everybody.
Hey. Come on in. Okay, so all right.
Come on in, girl.
Like and share, everyone. As everyone can see, we have 2 new faces.
In a different location.
In a different location.
A whole new location.
Oh my God.
He just,
Yes, he did.
you know what?
Oh, and the new guest. Who is the new guest?
Who is the new guest?
Well, we'll introduce him in just a moment.
Everybody share, like and share, share and like this.
Okay, I'm just gonna tag you guys and share this.
I'm just.
What? Yeah. Hey, tell your friend that went vote. What do you say he went? Your
Which
friend.
friend?
The friend that said he is what's the word he used last week?
I got the silver.
Oh, Jesus.
The one from last week.
I don't have several. I just got one.
He said he went viral.
Timmy said,
Oh! What's his name? Chad. Go viral again.
oh.
I was like, yeah. Okay.
Yes, come
I'm
on.
sorry, y'all. Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Hey everybody.
Go viral again. Do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Yeah, you had to think.
How are y'all doing today?
Y'all have your phone? Can y'all show? Share, like, tag a friend.
If you have a Facebook, I'm not sure.
Oh.
Oh, sweet.
That's good.
Nah,
He said he
come
doesn't
on,
have
brother
Facebook.
Chris.
That's
Let's get on my nerves.
good. You don't have Facebook?
He is
Don't
not
let
being
him-
honest.
Do not let him fool you.
That is honest.
Yes, he is.
Chris.
Already.
Men, folks, you need to tune in, especially today. The man.
The man.
The man.
The greatest. That's what he said. What did he tell
I
you?
am the greatest.
He said,
Yes.
I am the greatest.
We have the greatest song up here, so we need to tune in.
Oh, wow.
He said that would be him.
At all things.
At all things.
Oh, okay.
Enough of that.
Bro.
So this is going to be an interesting shit.
Bro, really?
I just
Yeah,
shared.
he did.
Y'all, this is going to be a really good show.
And he
for
dead
real.
serious at that.
Like, this really is really going to be a good
And
show.
he's dead serious at that.
So we need y'all to
He's definitely not playing.
Oh my God.
And I'm sharing to my people that's locked up too.
And
So
wait.
make sure you share with your other
Wait a
friends.
minute. Did you just say you
Locked
share
up.
the people that's locked up?
Yeah.
You're gonna get them in trouble.
He shouldn't be on Facebook. That ain't my business.
Hey, Tiara.
So please share a lot.
Miss Cheryl is on there. Hey, Miss Cheryl.
Oh no, that's not Cheryl. That's him. Baby!
Go viral today.
What?
Today go viral.
Oh, the one I said, he said he was viral.
You best go viral.
He said he was viral.
So you viral.
You can put it on your story.
Do this
though, too.
here. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in.
He said he was viral.
He was viral. So I told them that you were. You can share.
You don't do this.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
He came back to the iPhone. Gang, gang.
Who came back to that home?
Chris.
Jesus. Hey, Tiara. Hey, mother.
Tagging all y'all.
Tiara, send up some timber, baby.
And I see y'all on
That's all I'm
Facebook.
gonna
The
see.
green dot is lit. So that means I need to see
Oh,
you
she
up
told
here.
him the green dot is lit.
And
Green dot
please,
is up there.
just so that we can hit the airways, if you guys could give us some hearts, some frowning faces,
Just something.
just hit the icon so that we can hit the metrics.
Yeah.
That would be great. Thank you so
Please
much.
And thank you.
Something's burning downstairs. That's all I'm saying.
She was baking cookies.
Mother said she was out there making cookies.
Baking cookies. She having milk and cookies.
Burn the hell up.
Some milk and cookies.
She said she was about to do some
Don't
cooking.
mind them who cutting up having a good time today. That's what we're supposed to be doing.
All right, let's
All
get
right,
into
so
it.
let's get it in.
We're going to listen to the lady with the yellow postcards.
Over there.
Here.
Oh, I see hearts.
Oh, somebody like
Thank
that.
you so much. Light it up.
Light it up.
Please and thank you.
Yes. I like the hearts.
First of all, don't boost his head up. We're not going to do that on this platform.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
He's right here.
My Aunt Kim is tuned in. Uh-oh.
Let's do it for the
Aunt
hearts.
Kim, now your nephew had to come over for us to get you to tune
brother just had a new baby. She is gorgeous.
She is.
She is
Congratulations.
everything. And my sister-in-law is watching. So
Just like
Lindsay and
you.
Aubrey, yay!
She's beautiful, just like
She
you.
is beautiful. I mean, gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Taking gorgeous.
Now, should they treat you tell them to make sure they post questions if they have some?
Yes, please post questions on our live if you have any questions. Tonight's subject is.
Or if you have comments, if some man is up and you got comments, please comment.
So, yeah. So,
Big dog, I kill, I see you.
so listen, share, tag a friend, get your boo thing, your husband, get them together, and let's sit down and let's have a conversation. And I'm gonna be honest, it is 6 of us on the platform. Listen, I don't know if we're gonna have actually an hour. We're probably gonna go over an hour. So, listen, but it's a very interesting conversation. What?
It's unprofessional.
No, we were talking about. Go ahead.
So we're probably gonna go over an hour. So if you are busy or you haven't been able to have the time to go over on things, just come back and look at the replay. But tonight is a good night. We have 2 special guests. One a surprise guest, and one of them is going to be our monthly guest because it is March Madness
For the men.
for the men. And it is still Men's Kickback Tuesday for the month of March. So listen, let me go ahead and say, I know I have gotten a lot of DMs, a lot of messages. It's Women's Month. I get it. It's Women's Month. It's nothing wrong with that, but we want to change the narrative to honor the men, to get their perspective on things, get their perspective on life, to help us in a better way of life when it
How to
comes to
understand
men.
these men, understand
Yes.
We
these
need
men.
to
Came to
understand.
help.
They need
See,
help.
he said, we came to help.
We need help, ladies.
So, we just want to change the narrative. But I will say, let me take the time out to say, Happy National Women's Day. I do know that
We got a month.
Can we get a clap? Can we get a clap?
Yes.
So happy Women's Day to every woman who is empowered, who is a business, who is a mom, who's a single mom, who's a wife. We want to celebrate you. We're gonna do word of the week.
Hi, Tierra.
Hey!
Sesame Street, let's go. Word and week. What is it?
Word
I
of
want
the
y'all, just before we even get started, just to kind of give a little background, my brother is the king
week. Okay.
of petty.
We just need a little brother and we'll be complete.
Oh no! Oh no!
Where is he at?
He's got to stay where he's at.
He need to be on the
Because
line.
that's like Judge Judy, but Judge James. And we're not doing that. Not tonight.
We can't do both of them in the same quarter.
The word of the week is appreciation. What does that mean?
You want me to go?
Go ahead.
Appreciate me before I leave you. Friend, foe, job, business.
Amen.
I know my worth, and if you appreciate what we bring to this table,
Literal.
Look, that's them 2 fingers, right?
The literal tape.
we out of here.
We could.
Got to go. So it's basically just giving appreciation. Is just saying, hey, thank you for being this, doing this, and really, really taking hold of it and saying, I mean, it's from the heart. Staying in a place of wholeness and saying, these are the things I needed and you helped me in that moment. So appreciate everything you have this weekend from this day going forward. It'll get you long way. It'll take you a long way. Appreciate you.
Unless it's not appreciated.
And in that case, who cares?
And the appreciation isn't appreciated.
Kristen said that's a great word of the week. Thank you,
It is,
Kristen.
sister. Come get your brother.
It's going to be a long night, y'all.
He is acting up already. And he been on the show 20 minutes.
And appreciation is also higher, I would say, than saying thank you.
Yeah.
So,
It's the gratitude of it. Yeah.
because you can say thank you for anything.
Yeah. And really don't mean it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to do business of the week.
Business of the week is OYG Wow Wow Lamar, who has Wow Wow Fitness. Excuses are useless. You can reach him at Facebook Wow Wow Fitness, Instagram at Wow2Times.
And what does he do?
He is a personal trainer. I particularly know that he does Fupa Fridays.
Fupa Fridays,
And
ladies.
it starts at 5:30.
Fupa.
Is he trying to get rid of the fupa?
Yeah,
Or enhance the fupa?
Oh, Lord, I deal with the fupa.
There
He
you
helps
go.
you get rid of the fupa that hangs over the diamond,
Oh,
Hey, okay.
So he wants you to get rid of it.
so you can be able to
Fupa
see her
release. Hello.
when you want to see her.
Oh,
Not-
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because some people might want to know that question.
Oh
So
yeah,
like-
and he also have 2 foundations. He has Big Bro Foundation and Sis Foundation, where he works with the younger kids in the community to help them stay focused and know that they don't have to be in the street life and there's other things for them to do.
That's good.
He also helps with parents who kids may go to school and misbehave and don't act right. He has a program for them to train them in not like punishment, but making them work out.
Oh, wow.
Right. To help them be better. Like, okay, so if this what you're doing, if you're gonna cut up, you coming to work out. You ain't gonna just lay around. He's an awesome guy. He's an overcomer, and I suggest him for anything I just.
Now, is he just for New Hanover County? Or
Anywhere.
Oh,
So he
good.
travels. That's good.
Okay, that's good.
He has his own building.
Oh, that's
Oh,
even
that's
better.
amazing.
He has the old Wholesome Bakery on 13th Street.
Okay, I know what that's at.
And,
Let's go right
and,
there.
and can I give y'all
They red.
some pointers about him? He comes from street life.
Wow.
Okay.
He was
Danny,
facing
sorry.
20 years, and the judge gave him a second chance. And
Wow.
he came home and did
Oh,
everything he stated he was going to do. So hats off to him.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
awesome.
that
That's
is
really awesome.
absolutely
We need more men.
amazing.
We need more men like that to be able to kind of reach these kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
Hey Danielle and Dominique, welcome, ladies.
I know.
Please share.
All right,
Hey
Andy.
girl.
All right, Anthony Jackson.
Hey girl.
Who that?
I don't know who that is.
Mm.
Hey, Anthony Jackson, whoever you are.
Senior.
Straight.
Okay. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, Thomas.
Hey, so listen, once again, we've given you guys time to share and like. We're going to introduce our host of the month and
Oh yeah.
our surprise guest this week.
The host of the week of this month is him.
She got to clear her throat.
That's our husband, y'all.
Let me clear my throat. It's my husband, y'all. Kudos to him.
KT,
hold it down for a minute.
Look at him snapping.
Yes.
Snapping your fingers.
you ain't coming back. You don't know how to act, bro.
And then our guest of the week of this
It's
week.
Christopher.
Said no.
The guest of this week
Yeah.
is my brother, my big brother,
Say it louder.
Chris.
He said,
Say it louder.
He's my big brother.
say it louder.
That's my big brother,
Not
Chris.
Christopher.
It's Christian.
Yeah.
Big brother Chris. That's right. And so tonight is going to be about men and how us as women need to know.
We need to know.
We need to know. Capital N, capital E, doggone capital D, exclamation point. What men think we need to know?
Yep.
But you know what I also say too is also married women, of course, because they're married. They can tell you what.
Yeah, both of them are married.
So
Oh yeah, they both are married.
it's gonna help a lot.
And his wife is in the comments. I can't wait to see what she says. It's gonna be a comical night.
So listen, I'm gonna go ahead and do a scenario because I did one last week, and I'm gonna give a chance for the ladies to answer, but I'm also gonna give the men a chance to answer.
Oh, this about to be some mess. Because last week she had me teed off.
Her and Tammy was teed off. So go back and look at the replay from last week.
Dangerous.
It was very nice.
So the scenario is, I'm gonna go ahead and go. My husband and I have been married for 5 years. He lost his 3-figure job in 2022. In 2020. The company shut down. He is now making $13 an hour. He doesn't help with bills or groceries for our house. I feel like my husband has become a roommate. I have communicated with him about how I feel. He has totally dismissed me and my feelings. I don't know what to do at this point. I need help.
Prayer.
First,
Counseling.
that man is depressed, first of all.
He sure is.
Yeah.
Number one, because he making $13 an hour. Number two, you're supposed to support your husband regardless.
But she's paying the bills though. She's taking care of
For
That's
that.
what he
better
did for better or worse. He
For
did
better
it.
or worse.
But she's
You
communicating
talking to
how
the
she
person who's
feels.
on the man's side, so I don't need to defend him.
But she's communicating how she feels.
But she needs to figure out what's the root of his problem.
Right.
Because
And-
he's depressed.
Right.
He
Because
lost a 6-figure income
and it is
job
only making
to
$13
make
an
$13
hour.
So what she
hour
need to
deep
do, this
depression
what she
that
need to
seeped
do.
in.
She need to go run him some bath water.
Mm-hmm.
Get him a bath, wash his feet, have a nice
Cook him a meal.
nice, beautiful meal.
Reassure
Cater
the
to
man in
him.
him.
Right.
Yes.
You really have to reassure your man that he is still the man, because he
Right.
still is the man.
no matter
That's
how much
what
you
the
make,
vows are
No
for.
matter.
doesn't matter what he
It
makes.
don't matter. Money is not anything with me. So that ain't apply.
Because what happens is you have some women that take advantage of that, and
Yes.
that's not how marriage is.
Mhm.
Marriage is 50-50, and in the case where
Yeah.
your spouse makes less, what you have to do at that point is, yes, you take over, but you allow your spouse to meet you where you
Yes.
are.
Yes.
You don't make them feel less than what they are.
Or
They're
dis-
actually-
or
they are
disregard them.
making.
But
Or
nowhere in
feelings.
this scenario that she made him feel less than, she said,
She said her feelings were already caught in the midst because her husband is not acknowledging her because he himself is already in a sunken
Yes,
place.
exactly.
Exactly.
You
but
know,
she
I
was
was married
communicating
before.
how she felt though. It's a difference if
Yeah, but
she
she's
And that's
only thinking
fair.
about how
And
she
exactly,
feels
she's
and
what
not
she-
how
Well, she's
he
taking
feels.
care, and we are in
No.
2022. But
No,
she's
ma'am.
telling him
No,
how
no,
she
no.
feels.
This is one part though. What did he say?
Exactly.
He dismissed her feelings and how she felt.
Because-
How did she
dismiss
perceive it?
What is her definition of dismissing?
I guess he ignored her.
Now we're playing the guessing game. Now that's
'Cause
the
you don't know
whole
what he
lot.
No,
said on
because
his
how
behalf.
did she perceive
Yeah.
what she was saying to him? You got to speak life into him. You can't.
You gotta try, but you gotta try all everything. So if you say, I can't deal with this and leave, a year later, you hit your roughest spot.
But she didn't leave.
But you look over and this man is doing.
But she
outstanding.
discounted. So what she did was she found she now has the upper hand. I now make the money.
Yeah.
What I say goes.
That's exactly right.
Period. Point blank.
That's if
And
you
it
get
can't
your
be like that.
relationship like that.
And that
Exactly.
that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But
You're
she
totally
said,
disregarding he's disregarding her feelings because she has now disregarded his.
Exactly.
She
but
didn't
she
say-
communicated with her. But she communicated with him how she felt
But
and
how
but all,
she felt.
everything
But you
was
know
going
what?
on.
How
I
she
can
felt.
base that off of my own scenario from my late husband. I remember that Rashawn went through the same thing. And guess what I did? I went and cooked him a nice lemon pepper chicken, some homemade mashed potatoes, gave him a bath, and I'm here. And I still continued to take care of my kids, did what I needed to do until he got it right. But I still encouraged him in the whole way. You get what I'm
We
saying?
come from the real. We're supposed to be.
That's
by
it.
their side
Because to
no
me, it ain't
matter
about
what.
money. Now, unless he dealing with some little young chick, then that's a whole other story. But women,
But I feel like y'all disregarded her feelings because she said he doesn't pay anything, he doesn't help anyone.
But how you
When
know-
he was making 6 figures,
He
I'm
probably
sure
saying-
He probably
he
putting
was.
gas in her car for her to go to work because that's really all he
there's
was
no
for.
way he's pocketing that money. He's trying to do best he
I'm
can.
looking at the comments, y'all. So Tierra says,
There's no way he's pocketing
Hold
them.
on.
That's
For
$13
richer
an
or
hour
poor.
is nothing.
That's right. For
So
richer or
what do you-
poor
what do you feel?
situation, stick it out.
What do you think?
What do you think?
well, first of all, these I always do stuff for them to jump down my throat because I think it's funny. For me, I understand both sides. And both sides, I would say, I understand how she feels because her feelings was dismissed because she did communicate. Because let's be honest, some men wouldn't communicate that.
Well, men ain't communicators.
You gotta
Yeah,
talk about
actually.
his
So you got to
hurt.
speak to his inner
Y'all ain't let me
being.
finish.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead, girl.
So first of all, men find it hard to communicate with their spouse
No,
or whatever.
man, don't put every man in the same category.
Uh-oh.
That's not true.
Here he goes.
He's telling the truth.
I said
Okay.
some men do find it hard to communicate with their spouse on how they feel. Now, it depends
Because
on...
men are bred to believe that they're not supposed to have feelings.
Or emotions.
So therefore, you got to change the
If you were to
narrative in
say
your
something,
relationship.
if you get into with your wife, your woman, your female, whatever, a lot of times things will be like, okay, well, damn, he's sensitive because he's telling me how he feels. A lot of times women aren't receptive to that.
But all women aren't like that, just like you just said, all men.
Well, I want to be open because
They told you to speak up.
Yeah, they told you to speak up.
You know, bro, soft spoken.
I'm just FYI, bro. I'm sorry.
Cause you got some wisdom.
You do. So
472.
So I know as for me, I've never been married, but I'm asking God to prepare me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, as well as financially when it comes to my husband, because I want to be able to provide the same support
you have to.
that he gives me. I want to give him the same thing.
Even.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
It has to be.
It has to be.
Because the
or
word
it
says
won't
to be
work.
unequally yoked.
Yes,
It's
it
not
has to
work.
be.
Exactly. So he's working with me on that. I know I had a problem with when I was dating or in a relationship. If you ticked me off or you made me mad because I wasn't there mentally and I only thought of myself, my perspective was, well, what you won't do, somebody else will. But as I've grown mentally and know what I want to rub feet and uglies with the one person for the rest of my life. You understand?
So wait a minute. Wait. Tierra said, where's the money that he's making?
Probably going in his gas tank, in her gas tank. $13.
She just said he's not paying for none of the bills or
So
the money.
whoa.
The gas is
So wait a
the
minute.
money.
So wait a minute. Whoa. Because wait a minute now.
For $13,000, that's under $30,000 a year.
Cause on the real, come on now, cause we women.
That's okay.
When women get in a place, do we not say, he ain't doing nothing, and he be doing stuff the whole time? He putting gas in your car.
Bump that. Forget that.
He
Stop.
giving you money to
And
go
we
get
be
your hair
buying
done.
No, what he doing?
No, what
He's
it
changing
is.
the air conditioner.
Okay, put
Take
that
out
light
that
on.
Grass.
Fold the clothes
That's
up.
money. That's what he doing.
Give me something else. You know what I'm saying?
And that's more than $13 for that
work.
label.
If I work 12 hours,
what the men feel like this point.
Nigga, don't
if
give me
I
no
work
money.
12
Cut my
hours
grass.
that day and you only work
Plant some
7 or
flowers.
8, I would love that you meet me halfway because I
So
work
did the
12
man get
hours.
comfortable in that place though?
He didn't get comfortable.
$13?
He got embarrassed.
Yeah, he's a
Because now his wife makes more money than him. Who now holds
Shoot.
the control of the household?
Yeah, he
Because
does.
women have.
That's if you're the type of man who gets embarrassed by that.
That's it. But
But all men aren't like
the
that.
situation
So
right
that's
here, sister talking about he don't do nothing. That already
But
lets you know. And is she black?
I don't know what she
Yeah, she might be.
Yeah,
And she probably young.
I ain't being
Yeah,
funny because
you-
Caucasian
Right,
women
yeah,
understand a little
yeah.
bit
I just
more.
want to see. I
Black
want to
women
see.
ain't-
Mother said,
You can't put that.
Okay,
you can't
men, we
put-
need
you
y'all
can't
to-
put that.
I want a daddy.
Pause. You
Yeah, I
can't
want
put-
to say
I want a
You can't
daddy.
put that on race either. It don't matter if you're white or black.
That's true.
I feel like
Okay, a woman is a woman. You
I
right.
do. I feel like Caucasian people understand a little bit better. That's my opinion.
Understand what?
Because black women can be very overbearing,
and aggressive,
controlling,
bro.
and very aggressive. Some
And,
black
Come on
women,
now, not all.
not
But
all.
coming from a woman who can, I'm an alpha. I done did it.
I'm gonna push you
You
over.
feel me? And if I feel like you showing some type of weakness,
Now
then
you
you
a punk.
out of here.
We both can wear the pants. One leg in, one
Well,
leg
how
out.
about I learn like to not to wear the
You know
pants?
what I'm saying?
I want my man to be a man.
I want my man.
Let me put my
Wait a
shirt
minute.
on.
I'm gonna say this because I'm married, and I'm gonna say it. And my husband's sitting right here. Let me tell you something. I am a control freak.
Yes,
From
we know.
the top of my head to the sole of my
He
feet.
just he was just looking like.
And it took me to bow down because that's my husband.
Right.
And you have to allow your husband to take control. It was the hardest thing for me to do. It was hard. But I understood that when it came to him and, setting the balance in my home, you got to submit. Submitting is more than just saying, here, let me cook.
And I feel like that is
It's
a
more than that.
problem with a lot of that, just not in marriages, but in relationships, period. You take a woman like me that has been independent for so many years and never really had anyone to look out for me. I know for a fact it would be hard for me to be submissive on a certain level. Now I could be submissive on certain levels, but when it comes to bills and needing help or something like that, I have an issue with that, and I know that is going to take time for me. But at the same given time with this woman, I feel like I can see both sides. Like I said, I feel like at the end of the day, she feels alone because he's no longer doing anything. She said he's not doing anything.
He's sick of her.
So at the end of the day, and then I said, that's why I said I feel like there's a level of depression, there's a level of embarrassment. Because he's made you got to think about it. 2 years making 3 figures, and now your company has basically gone, and there's no telling how many years he's been on that job. So therefore, at the end of the day, you making $13 an hour. Okay, at the end of the day, even if she communicated with you, you have to stand up at the end of the day and be a man and say, listen, this is how I feel, this is what's going on. Because y'all are married and y'all are as one.
This is how much it
That baby said
this man hurt.
he went from a 6-figure job to making $13 an hour. That man is bringing $520 in a week without taxes.
Exactly.
$1040 every 2 weeks without taxes. After taxes eat him up, he only got $650. So I mean, what can he do?
So at the end of the day, don't lie to that man.
I mean, for real.
No, we being realistic. Like,
so at
for
the
better
end
or
of the day,
worse,
what are we doing?
Sickness and health.
Okay, exactly.
Because
But
his light bill is $250. He only got $400. I mean, they get food stamps, and child care.
If they live in the same house,
and he's shopping at the Dollar Tree.
And washing powders and Clorox and
that's the electric bill.
Period.
That's it.
If you live in a big house and you making 6 figures,
You already
you live in a big house
and you gotta pay
and
taxes.
you pay, you done.
You know, you're right, Casey.
And then
One check is 1/3 of his property taxes.
Even if that, would they even satisfy? What would satisfy? $13 an hour, depressed, hurt, discouraged.
Looking at his check like, dang, I only got 6
And then he said, you know what? If you do this, everything, I'm happy.
He only got $7
So
in
here's
his
how-
Nothing will make her happy.
But here's how I feel like that conversation should go. Me personally. Hey, babe, what's really going on? What can we do to make this situation better? Because now this is 2 years we're in.
Find me a job.
Why she got to find it?
Help me find a
Why
job.
not?
Help me
She
find a
can't
job.
find it for him. We got to do it
You
together.
encourage him.
ma'am.
That's
I'm gonna help you
I'm not
rank
finding
you.
no jobs.
No, ma'am.
Oh, well, yeah, you
Oh,
need
yeah,
to
you
get
get
it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Man,
not,
you need to
but
get
I
it
feel
together.
like we should do it together.
No, ma'am.
No,
Why
that's
should I? Wait a minute, y'all. So y'all gonna find a job for
Baby,
him?
I found
Let
my
me
husband
explain
several. I
something to
did
you.
that
No,
for
wait.
Even my
I
husband.
didn't find it.
For the,
At all.
Help it out.
And I built and invested in him.
You got to.
the person you describing
You,
in your mind, is he the type of person that sits on the couch and do nothing all right? Go to work, make $13 an hour and sit home and do nothing.
Here go my check,
Is
baby.
that the person that you're describing? Yeah. Okay, we're describing somebody that has at least developed some kind of pain and hurt and made $13 an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
What she's saying, she was assist him.
All I know
Say
is
help
I'm
her.
not saying I don't
got
mind
you.
assisting,
She's
but
not saying sit down, watch.
they just told me I need to find him a job.
no. What we said was help him. No,
But
you
I'm not
need
gonna
help
do it
him.
for you.
No,
We're gonna do
right.
it together.
Right.
What I would,
But
what
what if
I
he's
had
not
done.
capable of doing it and
And
he's
that's
depressed
If
or
he got
anxiety
if he got
and
six
he needs a
figures,
little more,
well,
you
we
know,
need counseling.
push.
We need counseling.
Apparently you need counseling.
We
before
need counseling together.
Yeah, because you got to be there for your man.
So maybe this is an issue for me.
That's right.
I have been in situations and in relationships where the man may have been.
Because first of all,
Let me
I'm doing everything for
finish.
myself, paying my
Wait,
bills,
wait,
my
wait,
hair, my
wait.
toes, my
I
nails.
have been in
food.
situations.
I don't need a man for nothing unless he can break. When you got the table and the chairs, come meet me with my table and my chairs.
So wait a minute. Let me go back.
I got
Let
three.
me
You bring
refer-
up three.
What you
Let
gonna
me finish.
Go ahead.
So I have been in situations where I've been in a situation where a man may have been not at the same level as me, but as a woman, I have seen where I have built that man to a certain level, and then when he gets to the level, he feel like, well, dang, I mean, I'm good now. I can leave out. And one or two things happen. He either go to the situation he came from as a better person, or he go to a new situation where he feels like, well, I done got built up to my highest, so I mean, what I need you for?
Well, maybe that was your purpose in that man's life.
I don't want to do that.
You can't tell God what
I don't want to do that.
So here's the thing. You can help build a person. What happens is when you become emotionally connected, you yourself has put yourself in that. You got to. There are signs from day one. You got to be open enough.
But I'm older now and I'm wiser now, so that's why I said I would like to do. If I'm married and that situation happened, I would like to do it together, not do it by myself.
But
That's
there are
just like
situations.
if he gets sick and can't go to work.
But
you gonna have to.
But before you even get
That's a
married,
different scenario.
before
It's
you
the
even
same thing.
before you even get married, you got to be able to build him
Well,
in
the
your
difference is
dating
sickness.
phase.
Exactly.
Because if you
Exactly.
can't help him
Build,
build in your
build,
dating
build.
phase,
You ain't
But
gonna
I
no
am
marriage.
helping him if I say we can do it together. How's that not building?
What if your man say, I want to start a business, and you just dating him?
and he got the money.
No, I'm going to invest into him because we're together.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
a
Even though me
difference.
and Tommy ain't together, I'm gonna use him for example. I'm excited and happy for him that I was able to contribute to whatever so he can start his pressure washer business. I want to see him happy, even if he's
And
not with
succeed.
me.
And
All right,
succeed.
so
And
man, what
succeed in
y'all
it.
got to think about that?
That's a whole lot. You just got off subject with Renee whole rant.
It wasn't a rant.
So what are you?
Y'all jump down my throat because
Next.
I'm going
Okay.
against what y'all say.
No,
Now, I want to know his opinion. What does he think?
Can you repeat the question, please?
About what we talking about, what Renee said. I mean, do you think any of us is right in that what we just said?
I think that you guys, you three ladies, are correct, and you're definitely dead wrong.
Oh,
And I'll tell you why.
okay.
Because if sometimes
I don't care.
I'm speaking, please. Thank you. Sometimes men have egos, and sometimes they don't want to ask for help. Or sometimes, I've been in situations where, maybe my wife has made more money than me, but I'm the type of person that doesn't affect me because I'm still going to work hard and do what I have to do to provide for my family. So there's been situations where I've made more money than her, you know what I'm saying? But we've never looked at stuff like, okay, well, you have all these credentials. I don't have a college degree. You have a college degree. You see what I'm saying? But you have this experience, this work experience, this and that. You make this, you make that. But there's times where I have none of that, and I can come right in the door and make close to you or a little bit more than you. But that doesn't mean that I look at our situation like, damn, my wife makes more money than me, or I make more money than her. That doesn't change anything. So if she doesn't have something and I have it, then she got it.
Yeah.
If I don't have it and she has it, then I got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, well, I don't want to sit here and do this for her because I feel like I'm doing all of this for her. She might know somebody that I don't know to help me get my foot in that door. But I have to be able to swallow my pride as a man and a husband and say, I need your help.
Yeah.
You make this, you make that. Even if it's not even about the money, it's all about networking and different people. But if you can't say, hey, I need your help because I don't want to do it by myself or I want to be all on me, you're never going to get anywhere.
Exactly.
That's what I feel.
Okay. Exactly. Yeah.
I don't like the fact that
Okay,
my
so
words was took it out the
But
wrong
Casey, what was you
context.
about to
Hey,
say?
hey.
Well,
That's what you
we're
said.
trying
That's
to
what came out
save
of your
we're
mouth.
trying to save you.
No, but no. This is what I'm saying. What is wrong? I don't understand. What is wrong with me saying, "Hey, let's do this together"?
Nothing's
Why
wrong.
does
That's what you
it?
said.
Why? That's what I
That's what you
said.
said at first.
Wait a minute. We need to come back at the cameras
That's
because
not
I know what I
what you
said.
You said
What
that.
you said was, why do I have to help him do that? I don't want to do it by
No,
myself.
I don't feel like I have to do that by myself. Why we can't do it together?
But if you know somebody who can help your man do something, and you can say, hey, Kia, such and such.
That's fine. I don't mind asking if he needs help because I feel like all y'all looking down my throat.
We all have our own opinions, and you have to learn how to
You're
accept
angry.
positive
I'm not
criticism
angry.
as well as
That's not criticism.
But
I'm
we-
asking a
But
question.
I get what you're saying. But of course, I'm speaking from. Of course, I was married. My husband passed away. Y'all know that.
Calvin is on here.
But I'm also speaking from me.
It would be him. I'm sorry, Tammy.
He
but
always
it
do
would
that.
be my baby brother to call me, ask me what I'm doing, and I can hear us in the background. Your brother.
And I'm
I see you
also.
come up on here.
But I'm also coming from.
Let me give Casey
I'm
his
also
to
coming
do
from
before I start
a
talking.
She's trying to talk.
But I'm also
Please.
coming from
Thank
a
you.
single's point of view and a widow's point of view. That's what I was. So that's what I'm saying. So I understand what you're saying. Renee, listen to me. But you got to listen to me. In order to get married, you have to be on one. Period.
But y'all not,
and that's even in the dating phase.
I did. I definitely did.
Let Casey answer.
I did. I definitely did.
Ask
I answered extra.
Ask Casey.
Ask me.
Ask him.
Ask Casey.
Ask Casey.
Ask the phone.
Yes, I hung up on you, Terrell. I'm in the shower.
He up there.
He told me you hung up on me, yo. I'm in the shower. Go ahead.
So I said,
Okay.
what is the
Come
problem
over.
with me saying, hey baby, this is how I feel. We've been going through this for the last 2 years. Chris is not gonna let me have my moment.
Get your moment, boo. Get your moment.
I said,
This is funny.
Get your moment.
they gonna pick on me. I don't care.
Your brother say, ask Calvin B. He should have been on the show.
Right?
He
He should have been here.
We should do a remake tomorrow and have a next
But
week
what
and
you was
have
gonna
a
say,
free one.
Renee, so they can answer your question?
I said, what have I done wrong for me to say, hey babe, this is how we have been going through this the last 2 years. You're not gonna let me finish, are you?
I am. Go ahead.
I am feeling that you're not putting in your weight, even though you're at this. Y'all, I just want y'all to know.
Hey, somebody said, let it out, baby. Let it out.
No, for real, at this point.
He's okay talking.
You letting him distract you.
Yes.
You're
It's a big distraction.
It is a big distraction. You don't hear him.
I maybe should have sat there.
Yeah,
You shut down. We might have to switch sheets.
I'm gonna answer.
So what I'm saying is,
You get the
what is the wrong of me saying, hey babe, this is how I feel. How can we set a plan together to do this together? Granted or not, if I knew Kia and Kia had a way to get him back to another job that was, I don't even care if it's 2 figures.
Right.
If I had a connection, I don't mind doing that. But what I'm saying is, y'all said, he ain't gonna do nothing. It's your job.
No.
That's what I was saying. That's why I felt like it was
So
being taken.
that's the misunderstanding.
Communication is key.
You
That's
gotta
it.
communicate a little better.
So that's why I said I feel like we should be able to do it together as one because we're married.
Right.
You have to be receptive to hearing, so you
You
have
have
to
to find
close
out
your
the
mouth
problem.
so you can hear what's
Yeah, you don't hear good real at all.
Too wrong at this
Go ahead,
point.
brother-in-law. Handle that.
Now go ahead, Casey. What you got?
First, you got to find out, is he a deadbeat or not? If he's sitting around, find out. Is
You
he
know
just
that
sitting
before
around?
you marry him.
No. Sometimes.
Not necessarily
Right.
when they hit
Well,
our
go ahead,
time.
Casey. Go
It
ahead.
works
Go
both
ahead.
ways.
Yeah.
When you meet someone and you feel like, okay, this is the person I want to marry, have kids with, and everything.
Okay.
Go ahead, babe.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
definitely listening.
Calvin on your side because he said let the great Scott talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Casey.
So you go into the relationship.
Mhm.
If you go in there and say, okay, I need help because I got bills. You're already that person. This guy's been hurt. I want to find a good woman. You put on a good mask and a nice wig and be that for that moment. Then when times get hard, you're gonna go right back to where you were before. The woman that just wanted the ride, him wanted just the woman. Now he's hurt because the woman probably won't like to see me this way because I've never been this way before. Hurt. Got no money. And I got this beautiful woman, this big house, and only made $13 an hour. I got just enough money to put gas in the car, get the kids food, and that's it.
That's it.
Now, she on the other hand, used to the life.
Yep.
Now
That's
that
right.
hair is beginning to wither a little bit.
That's right.
She's
You
beginning
should've
to
been
get a
saving.
little older. The kids
Yep,
are getting
you're
older.
right.
Now she said, how am I going to keep this image up?
She back to Pam.
That's right.
I'm back to Pam.
That's Pam from Martin.
I was just
y'all.
about to say that.
You're
Pam from Martin.
right. That's exactly right.
So
Bitty
now, so now you got a storyline that could have fit any narrative.
That's why I said that's it.
Yep.
Her too.
That's right, Casey.
So now you got good people,
But
bad
he said we
people.
wasn't gonna cut up.
Well, go ahead, Casey.
So you,
Good people.
so you got all these different variety of people that see the same story, but you can't take sides. You just don't know. She wrote a nice little article
Yeah.
how she feels. Let's read his article.
Because he come from making
Then make a
13.
decision. And then I still would need to see him.
6 figures is $13 an
I
hour.
would be devastated.
Devastated.
Yeah.
I mean that's what
That's what they
people-
took out of my check in
Right.
taxes.
They commit
And
suicide. They commit suicide for
$520
that.
is what they took out of my check in taxes
That's
for
a
a
deep
6-figure
depression.
check.
Yeah.
You know,
Shoot!
I mean, you
$520.
got,
I ain't even at 6 figures, and I know they're taking almost $300 from me.
Period. Point blank.
So you're right. It's like a deep depression.
so in that situation, I think it depends on the woman. I can't say
Yeah.
everything could be negative. She could again, pray for me. It may not be the
Yep,
best thing.
yep.
You know, help her with a job. She may not even know any. She might even have connections. What about that?
So
I married somebody can't even
ain't
help
got
me.
no type of
Now-
resources, can't leave me
Because
nowhere.
you came in off the strength of him having 6 figures.
Exactly.
And he helped you get to where you were.
Right.
And that's how most
And now you can't help me.
Yep.
But she did
You
her due
eat-
diligence to
you
help him the
eat
last 2 years,
with
and
who
she
you
had to
start
make a
with.
decision.
She had no
came
choice.
She came
But she
in
had to
without
keep that
the right
lifestyle
mindset.
up.
You eat with who you start
We
with.
don't- Exactly. So it don't matter how
If
she
we ain't
act,
starving,
this
we
and that,
eat.
it don't
Here,
matter.
by the way.
Well, clearly, let me be known. I don't have no man, and this ain't easy.
Yeah, we
I
get
just
money.
wanna
What
let
you talking
know.
about, B? That's right, Terrell.
Tell her, B. Come on.
Okay, so I got a question. So,
Because especially if it's a good guy,
oh yeah.
a good man, I don't know what you
Not
want to
a
do.
sorry.
And then-
So the moral of the story is, what are y'all saying? Y'all kind of like done this
No,
with
they said they would sit with him and work through it and just and just
Of course
take
I
the
would.
chance, because if you don't, when you marry someone, you want to do something you've never done before. Take a chance.
Yes.
If it don't work, it's okay. You're a person that take chances. That's a resume. You can tell the next man, I take chances. I'm willing to take a chance, and that's all he needs. If you never took a chance, you gave up on the first opportunity.
I'm out.
You
You
went
saying you
for it.
married, you
It's
supposed to be able to work.
That's what I'm
through
saying. It's
Yeah.
the difference because they're married, so she just can't be like, you know what?
That's a
Like
fundamental
last week,
situation. You should be able to
Like
work
last
through it.
week,
It's-
these two was ready to just give up, to throw the towel in with the man that the woman was cheating on him. But we're not gonna go into that.
Yeah, we're going in the past.
No.
Who was he? No,
We're talking about the present.
So I gave you a scenario
Yeah.
last week, but I don't want to go
That
into
was
the
the worst.
scenario
Oh, the scenario.
because
That was the
it was
worst
another
scenario
scenario, and I really got
It
these
was
two
the
going. So we're gonna go into, because we didn't spend about 5 minutes into this conversation. Renee, we all know.
Exactly. She don't know how to act,
Hey,
bro.
stop reading. Hey, sis, stop reading and go to the show.
it.
That's what
We supposed to read.
I know. It's really
Terrell said we know you ain't got a man.
Yeah, I knew.
That's a dang on shame. Oh my god. Okay.
You know what? That's why I say, you know what? I'm not gonna get you her in the public. I'm gonna get you
Okay.
behind closed doors. So it's all right. I
Okay.
mean, I'm okay with being single. It's okay.
minute.
The Lord will send me who's supposed to be with me. Thank you, sir.
Okay, do we got any questions?
So, our topic tonight is 5 things a man wish a woman knew. So we gonna put the show in these two hands because at this point,
Oh, this is about to be good.
she's single. So
Invite all your male
Dang,
friends.
I
I need
forgot my
to know.
notepad because I wanted to write this down because I'm
You gonna
prepared
make
for
the
my
little
lunch.
sugar-
Y'all got questions?
We have
off
it
the top of
above.
your head?
No.
It goes a lot better. We have
But we asked y'all, what do y'all think 5 things that women should know?
He said she's single.
All right, so
That's all I'm
first
saying. I'm
one.
sick of him.
Okay, who's going first?
What was the
Casey
first one?
got-
I probably didn't hear you. What
Oh
was
no, that's
Casey got some
Casey
notes.
first.
Casey got some notes. Bro got notes.
Yeah.
My thing is silence.
Didn't I just say that?
My thing is silence.
I agree.
Again, if you've been, if you're used to doing different things, you can be well spoken about different things.
Okay.
But if you come across something in marriage you've never been across, and now you want to sit back and say, now I'm going to kind of get this, you may want to have a time you want to sit back and chill. You may want to have a sit down, have a drink, maybe even give a call to someone, but it's not a, hey, baby, this is what's going on. Sometimes you can't fix it right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to, it's one of the embarrassing things. You want to work a perfect world. And you go to your wife with something imperfect, then it's like, okay, now how can I fix this up? I gotta have a solution with, at least I'm gonna come to it with it.
Yeah.
So with me just having a time where I want to sit down and kids like, please just talk to me about it. I said, if I tell you it's still gonna be there, let me take this in, let me.
You need time to work it out before you
As a
bring it
man,
up. Like a presentation, like a job presentation.
Exactly.
I can't just come to you when I'm already hot and I got all this other stuff going on.
Right.
I need time to calm myself down, or step away, or take a ride,
Yeah.
or do whatever other people like to do,
right.
and then come back to the table,
What's
and then we can talk about whatever it is, because sometimes you can't just.
Talking frustration,
Yeah.
anger.
And it's because I love her. It's not because
If
I
I
don't.
didn't care,
I would
then
just
I'll
say
just be
tell
out.
you and just go out and play
Forget
pool.
what
And
you're talking about.
I'll do
Lying.
it. I tell you to be done, but I want to be as genuine as possible. But there's just nothing bad about it. It's just just want to have a couple minutes to myself.
Right.
Nothing.
You got a long
whenever
day at
you
work.
feel my
Sometimes you need to
husband,
just get a little sick.
let him have a mind like my brother and love the Lord.
Oh gosh, yes, amen.
Yeah, thank you.
And also, like what you're saying too, especially when a man get off from work, I do believe a man should have at least 30 minutes an hour to himself.
Man, tell me.
I don't care if he's
And come home
just
and dinner
don't
done.
come up. But still, a man don't harass him with no meal.
My
Just
wife,
leave him alone.
my wife came with something new that I didn't know. What was it? The driveway. What was it called again? What guys do?
Driveway Chronicles, ladies.
Oh, I
Yeah.
sit in the driveway myself.
I didn't know it was a thing, but I felt bad about it. I said, man, I'm up in the car. And
No.
I was in the car and just said, okay.
Feel bad about sitting in the car?
Because,
No, my husbands do that.
because
Read
my kids are like always waiting to see me. No matter if I stay outside 20 minutes, they were always waiting
See,
to
No,
see me.
don't feel
House,
bad about
man.
that.
You got to take time for yourself.
I do,
Driveway
I do,
is the best
I
time.
do.
I got a question.
I do.
They said, so how should we approach your men during your silence?
You men.
During what?
Patience. It's one thing
Oh,
that
during silence.
yes, always patience.
Yeah, but
If you're a
that's-
patient person, you're gonna win. When if you needs the time, you have to just wait. You have to wait your time and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like if I'm in a mood or something like that, you know, just if I'm feeling the way, I'm feeling the way. So I like to just step away before. You know, I'm not really have to explode like that. I'm pretty chill all the time. So you know,
Yeah.
when I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood. You know, and it's noticeable. Everybody can see it. It's just noticeable. So everybody can see it. You know what I'm saying? So I just step away. You know,
Yeah.
then bring myself back down. Then I can apologize for everything I say later.
Now, did y'all do that when you were all guys were in the dating phase as well?
No, when I was dating, I didn't care. You know, matter.
He was ruthless.
Okay, Casey did.
I'll be honest, I didn't.
That's good. That's good.
That's what it is.
I just tried to hide it all. It was so much going on early on. I don't even know how I kept it in my head.
Sometimes, like especially in the beginning, when you're dating somebody, you don't know what it's going.
No, you
to
don't
turn
wanna-
out,
you
what it's
wanna-
going to be like. So you don't. As a man, like y'all might wear everything on your sleeve, like
Yeah.
you ladies, but men, we don't do that.
But
I
do
think
you
it
men
changed- I think
believe
it
in
changed when you
dating
get
with the purpose? Do you believe in that?
I think that now that I'm older, if I wasn't married now, I would date like with a purpose.
Yeah.
But before, nah, I'm just dating just to date. Now, if I feel like we cool and everything's good or whatever, it's just gonna go where it's gonna go naturally.
Yeah.
But as far as me like in my earlier times, like dating to kind of like look for a wife, nah, I really wasn't on that. I was just.
Sometimes
I ain't gonna say that.
And that's what he was doing.
The purpose would change. The purpose would never change in a relationship.
Yeah.
The purpose of what?
The purpose would change in a relationship. If you're in a relationship and then as time passes, it can actually change.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
You see
Now,
different
do you
seasons.
men know if y'all want to be with somebody when you see them, or you say it's gonna be a booty call? It's gonna be a
Yeah,
thing?
of course.
You know,
Of course.
first, with guys, if you can, it's like, I feel like the women the same way. If you can see yourself,
Yeah.
this off first glance, you can see yourself walking
Gotcha.
That's how
beside
it
them.
used to be.
Gotcha.
If you can see yourself walking beside a person, having dinner,
Yeah.
hanging out, that's already a check.
Gotcha.
Now, if the attitude and personality matches, check.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Then it's kind of a check more down.
It just depends. I'm just gonna use me as an example because I want to speak for myself.
Okay.
Yours to world.
Back in my early days, I won't say I don't know.
Dot it up, dot
No,
dot
no,
dot
no.
to the left, to the
No,
left.
early 20s, I'm gonna say that.
But 20s, we already knew that.
that's different, but I wasn't too, I was wild, I was a little wild, but when you're dating somebody and you're dealing with somebody, for me personally, it's like,
And sometimes dates don't be dates, they just be hookups.
Smash festivities.
Well, I think from
What's
him,
the fun
from
time?
him to
Yeah.
one thing for them when they're married now, they're not thinking that. I mean, because these days in time, that's what people are doing, smashing. Even people my age is thinking
Smash.
because you have
How old
everything.
are you?
I'm 46.
Okay.
But if you got everything already going for yourself, what is the purpose of you but to give me what I need? But I had to change my mindset.
You said you a good man now, nephew.
Look at me.
But you have to change your mindset. You
Yes,
know what I'm
you do.
saying? Because you got to be like, do
Woo,
I
proud
want?
of you.
I keep using air conditioner vents.
I ain't got no free coupons.
I've always been a
Nobody.
good man.
Ain't got no free
No
coochie
free
coupons.
Always been a good man.
Hey.
Hey,
But
Boy,
I have
told
to
you
say,
nine.
I will say
Nine.
in 2022, and me and Tammy have had this conversation. The more success a woman becomes, it is very hard to date.
Is that
No,
true?
it's not.
guys? I want to ask them, is that true?
That's
Okay, because I'm going to use my own self as an example.
That's a question. Yeah.
I'm going to use myself as an
It
example.
must be
Okay,
Level
let
of
me,
men that you're dealing with.
can I use myself though?
She can use it since
And
y'all
I'm
in
in
the
different ages, okay?
They done told me to
Okay,
shut
so
up
I'm
on my
40
shout.
Okay, I'm 46, okay? I'm a widow. I have my own house. Ain't no little rinky-dink house. I got a house, a home. You know what I'm saying? I got a car. It's things I don't have to do for finances. So no matter which age, if they're younger, because I have dated younger, or if they're my age or older, they all feel the sense of it being intimidated. What is that about? Like older guys are like, well, I can't match that. My nigga, I ain't asked you to pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask you to do these things for me. You know, you could do other things that's needed. Or even date a younger guy, they see, oh, this is the up and up.
And
Let
I
me
ain't
show
no
up to my
sugar mama.
friends. And at first, I'm not giving you no money. That ain't happening.
No points.
So they
At
think
all.
that way. So I'm just saying either or. So I'm just trying to, like Casey says, geographic. I'm just wondering, it's different ages. I don't understand.
So
Is there something going on that I need to know about? Because one guy said, oh, you got this, and you know, you got the things together. You know, my kids ain't little tiny babies. You know what I'm saying? So what is the deal?
The deal is when a guy comes into a relationship and you already got all that established. Me personally, if I'm a guy that just need opportunity and I got goals, I'm definitely gonna do this. You are an awesome platform to start.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna sprinkle my little breadcrumbs. I'm gonna put this together. I'm gonna give you a loaf. Now you got some guys that come in the same thing, put a nice little mask,
Mastermind. I
little
like it.
muscles up, and come into your face and pretend to be that guy. It's gonna show at some point. For a woman, I would say keep yourself stabilized, keep your distance.
And don't reveal
And
nothing.
no, just let him work. Say, listen, you say gonna do what? 6 months? All right. If he doesn't do it in that 6 months, one, he's not a man of his word.
Gotcha.
So now you start doing the X's, and then you can easily push
So
him
that's
away.
what I recently been trying to do, the
that's
6
an
month
easy-
thing.
That's an easy fix.
Honey, if you do 6 months,
Yeah, you give him an easy platform for 6 months.
So
we can
with
make some
me,
money together if I can get 6 months.
now what you
I
think
got a
about
plan.
that?
oh God.
No, I want both opinions. I do. I really do.
Ask me the question one more time.
So, like I saying, everything is established. I'm using my own self out there. Put myself out there. Everything is established. You know, I like to travel, do little things, and I.
So you're
But
asking
what is the deal? What is the situation? Why either? That's why I say older men are like, oh, I can't match it. It's like one guy even said to me,
Come over my trailer park.
"You can move in the trailer, leave your home, and we can get a trailer."
Leave kids because they old enough.
Another
They
guy
can't
actually
be
told me, leave your kids in here, you come live in the shed with me. I hope you're watching. But that's what one guy said.
So they want
Girl,
you
this
to
is serious,
belittle
y'all.
yourself because they belittle.
That's that part.
Girl, go sit down.
That's totally different.
First of all, right now for me in the dating,
I need to know what I need to know what he.
I don't even want to deal with
What
you
you gotta
if
say?
you
I
got
need to
your
hear what he
own
gotta say.
stuff and you ain't established.
But they're
I
grown,
don't wanna deal
men
with you.
though. They're grown men.
No, they're children.
Someone young.
Ambition.
Yeah.
Who's
I
done?
feel like,
And
okay,
clearly,
the young guy, like Casey said, the young guy that could be looking at it like, okay, this is a come up, okay. I don't really got to do too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got your
Kids
own house, you
grown,
got your
yeah.
own car. The kids kind of grown. I'm not too much older than them, so I don't really got to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? So I just slide through it and slide out or whatever.
Yeah, just
you know?
break off a
You
little
know,
bit.
and I'm gone. But the older guy is more like, okay,
I need someone to live.
you're already established to a certain
How
degree,
you
and maybe
tomorrow?
you're not. Maybe he's not where you are in this intimidation thing because he's looking at it like, okay, here's this woman, however old she is, she has however many kids she has all of this. Here I am, how old I am, and I'm trying to get to what she has. You said you're a widow, right?
Yeah.
So not only do you have what you have without the presence of your husband being there too. So it's like, damn, like she done did this, she done did that. She's maintaining, also maintaining that, and she don't have a man. Not because you don't have a man, because you lost your husband. So you come into the situation like you already had what you wanted for your life.
Yeah.
It was just taken away from you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now I gotta kind of live up to that in a way, but I don't have to live up to that.
No.
But it's one of them things. It's like, okay, you have this family, you have this beautiful home, you have your own money. You don't need anything from me, but I have to be confident in myself
So
as
that
a man
comes
enough
in.
to say, you know what, that doesn't affect me. Somebody like me, that would
Because
affect me.
I often have said, I'm not the kind of person to chase after money. That's just not my nature to do that. So even with me in it, it's just not me. So what I'm saying is, as far as not having things, I often have said to guys that I thought was somebody, hey, it don't matter if you ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to work with you, like what Renee was saying. I'm willing to work with you to advance, to do what you got to do for your life. Whatever need to be done, if you still together or not, it still don't matter.
How you feel about guys asking you for money and you're out there dating?
If I'm dating,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, like you said, you want to invest, okay, I have a business I want to open up, but I need
some
somebody to
structure.
go ahead and like and put something down so I can, get into the building. But you know that I'm about my business though. We've been dating for however long. I'm about my business. I'm trying to.
So are we dating?
We're dating.
Or are we just messing?
Are we just messing?
No, but we're dating.
We just
Okay, then guess
dating.
what? If we're dating and we're 6 months in dating, I will help you invest.
What if he leave you?
Then guess
So,
what?
it's okay.
That's not
That money you gonna make
A
back.
smart
It's
person,
gonna come back.
smart person will write a contract.
Yeah,
I'm
because
a business
actually,
man,
I
I'm
am in that kind of a situation. But the thing is, too, no
all
one
of
has
us,
asked.
we all ain't doing that. We probably would have.
But nobody has asked to do that, though. No one has asked. But I offer that. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's probably wrong too. To offer, hey, I can help you build that. You get what I'm saying? But I think that was kind of wrong to do that. But I'm like, dude, that's an easy fix. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just new to me. All this crap is new. I don't know.
Because you haven't been in the dating thing
No,
for
I
a
didn't,
while.
but
The hustlers are different now.
These jokers is
Yeah,
crazy.
they are definitely
Nice.
different.
They'll go years and years and
These
years.
jokers is crazy.
Yeah.
They-
Like, she's not
Correct.
joking. Like, like Tammy has had the
They are
story.
crazy.
Like, what was he thinking when he said that?
They're crazy.
Well, I don't even play the radio. I'm gonna tell you something. My ex taught me well.
But you can say that because you've been out there. I had not been out there
Hey,
for like
I-
7 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You haven't been out there, so
Yeah.
you want. Hey yo,
Kanye
I don't play the radio.
Taught you well.
Yeah.
And I
I'm like
appreciate
with Drake. I want to be single. I don't want you to be telling me what to do right now. I like the single
But
life.
that's the thing. I want a man to tell me what to do.
I prefer a man to tell me what to do because at the end of the
What
day,
you want?
You ain't gonna listen. How
You
do you
But no.
I see him saying,
I agree.
Nah.
There is a certain level
I
of
got
a
choke
man.
me.
Tell me.
Hey, now, don't do that.
Tell me what to do, Daddy. I'm sorry.
Please.
If I know you can lead me,
That's
tell
the
me what to
difference.
do.
Leading, that's right.
If you can't lead me and you gonna lead us,
Because the
to be
difference
stuck in
is
the mud,
the difference
don't
is this.
lead me nowhere.
You got some women that want a man to tell her what to do, and he gonna tell her to jump right off a cliff. But the
Yeah,
one
I
who
ain't that
can
one.
lead you in the correct direction.
That's the part.
That's the part.
And you not about to get my tax money and talk about let's invest and you gonna buy some drugs and you gonna say,
Hey,
I ain't definitely never gonna be that type of person.
What?
But
Chris,
tax money is on the one
Calvin said
side.
he got something.
Yeah, but you know that's how some men pride on some women sometimes.
But they
They know
mess
it's
with
tax
women.
season
you want me
and
to
they about
call
to
you
get all this
again?
How
money.
long till you get here?
Come on.
Crazy.
What you gotta look at, they love messing with women over there. I ain't being offended, but they messing with them young girls. So they get a lot of tax money.
Some dumb ones out there too, sis.
We can.
Exactly.
I ain't messing. All right, you got another question?
All right,
Your
gentlemen.
your
What's
brother
another
said he
question?
got some things to say.
So silence is number one.
Yes.
Silence.
It does nothing against it. Just need to make time and decompress.
Invest in the trap beat.
I
Get your
did
brother
know.
off of Facebook. Go ahead, husband and brother.
Invest in it.
What you got now?
What y'all got?
Five things.
What else you got?
Give us something that you want that you think women should know about men.
So
Go.
number one is silence. Put them on. She said put them on. Kim is up for the foolishness.
Yeah, she is always.
What you got to say, guys?
No, this is
It's Kristen.
Oh, it's Christian.
5 things that we want y'all to know.
Silence is one.
Silence is the first one. Let's see what you got.
I'm not what I cannot deny.
She said
I've already touched on that too. Yeah, like emotions. Sometimes people think that men aren't supposed to feel anything, or you come and you say you feel this way, you feel that way about something, then you're considered emotional or soft in some type of way. But as a man, as the older that you get, you're supposed to be able to express how you feel to your significant other and feel comfortable in knowing that, okay, I can tell you this and how I feel like. You want to say something to make me feel embarrassed for letting you know how I feel, or say something to make me feel like I shouldn't say it, but then when you do that, then shut down and be like, look, all right, I done already said what I said to her. I didn't get the response that I wanted, so now I'm not going to say nothing. So the next time I might approach it differently. or I might not, you know. But most men will be like, look, I didn't try, especially okay, you try to bring something to somebody and you're being serious about it, they kind of like snicker or laugh.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
completely
because that's
turn you off.
disrespectful.
So will that result in a man cheating then, dating or married?
I wouldn't say that. I would say that's just really just depends on the man. Really, it's more of I don't ever think that it's
because that's not good. Not to shut up. Not to let
right.
talk.
In my opinion, it takes more than just that
Gotcha.
in order to be unfaithful.
Oh, he's a liar.
Okay.
Not you, Chris.
Your brother is going in right now.
What
See
question?
that foolishness.
What question does he have?
Man,
He
Miss
said
Shanita
men-
loved him unconditionally. Be quiet.
What does he have to say?
He said men are the only creatures on this earth that are not loved unconditionally. You are full of crap.
Can you please put him on? Because
You are full of crap,
What he mean?
and I need you to shut up.
Why you say that, kid?
She's about mother
That's
said
my
that's
brother
not
said.
But
true.
why you say they not love unconditional?
He said that
No,
she
that's
did.
what
Your brother.
But why you think he wrong for saying that?
Because he was spoiled brat.
Because he is a stalker and he's a
No, but I
stalker.
think men.
He don't
I
stalk.
think some
He
men
don't
are
stalk.
not love. They
You ain't gonna talk. You
That's
ain't
because
gonna.
the women.
Calvin
ain't
is a
gonna
stalker
talk.
to his mom.
No, he ain't gonna
So
talk
I'm
about
saying-
my
Yeah, see, he
brother.
said
I
You a
agree
stalker.
with
He ain't no stalker. Correct yourself.
I'm not.
So I kind
I'm
of
not
do
taking
agree
it
with what he
back.
said a
Correct
little bit.
yourself.
I'm not taking it back.
Hello, Terrell.
I got Pam and on too. Don't worry about it.
You are down the street. You get on my nerves. All I said was, all you could have done is come here.
That's
Your
right,
brother
Kim.
is here.
She hating.
Oh my God.
We can all hear you.
Are we
The nephew is.
We're all here.
We're listening.
What did you want?
Terrell, if you don't hurry up,
Talk.
You got a dog, right?
Hang on.
Dog.
Hang on.
You got a dog. You love that dog.
What's the next question?
If you're a woman or a child, you are loved unconditionally. A man is not loved unconditionally. A man is loved by how much he can provide.
Wrong.
That's
Wrong.
wrong.
You are wrong.
You got wrong with the wrong woman or something.
Your own brother said wrong.
That's wrong.
You are wrong.
What you think about that, kid?
I think that's false.
Yes, he just like.
100%. That is not a fact. The man is not
He has to
loved.
work harder for that unconditional, but I think automatically because you're a woman and a child, I think that you got in that part. You have to work for that.
So
You
you
think
agree
so?
with a little bit.
I love mine
Because
unconditionally.
automatically,
That's
what
probably
do you get more? Something
Yeah.
That's probably the problem. I give them wifely duties when I'm only a girlfriend.
No, what Casey's saying is the
No, I'm just saying that's probably what my problem be. Like I give too much when they shouldn't have it.
And they say I agree with it, but that's the way the world views a man by how much he can provide or what he can bring to the table.
That's two different things. If you,
No, it's not.
it is. If you, okay, I'm a man, and okay, if I bring in $1 million a year, okay, and if I bring in $20,000 a year, do my kids love me more because I bring in $1 million a year?
No.
No. Does my mom love me even less because I bring in $20,000 a year? Am I not loved unconditionally because I'm not bringing in more money than Casey's bringing? That is what you said.
Listen clearly to what I said.
Well, we all heard you.
What I said is society views a man by what he can provide. If you're making $20,000 a year,
That's not that wasn't what you originally said. What you originally said was
what you have
men are the only creatures that are not loved unconditionally. That has nothing to do with money. Love has nothing to do with money and finances.
you brought up money. I said provide. I can provide a lot for $20,000 a year. It's called budgeting.
It's called couponing and sales reps
But that's what I'm
and
saying.
goodwill.
The role of a man is to take care of his family. That's the way society is, right? It doesn't matter if you're going through hard times. It's not fair. My point is it's not fair. But the way society views us as being a man, we don't get a package.
Men are the only creatures on this earth that are not loved unconditionally. That's what you said. And I'm saying that I do not agree with that. It's not about, to me, it's not about society. I don't care what Renee think about me. I don't care what she think about me. I don't care what she think about me. I don't care what society thinks about me. But because you're saying society cares about what other people think, that doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with the financial part of it. And then the loving part of it.
I'm not disagreeing. What I'm saying is that is the way, that is showing us that men what a man is
It's gone.
supposed to be.
You want me
Is it fair enough?
No,
That is what it's supposed to show.
no, it's okay.
Okay.
Terrell, you are such a that was such a great response. On to the next question.
Yes.
Your mama said your time's up.
So
Did
next,
she say that?
But that goes back to what you and what we were discussing last week.
Yeah.
It's a glimpse of our conversation. If we base our relationships on what society think in relationships, we would never get anywhere in life.
Like, period.
If we base our view of our relationships on, okay, society says, if we're viewed in this manner or this way, then guess what? At the end of the day, we gotta go with the society said or what we should do. Society shouldn't even matter in our relationships at the end of the day. But that is a conversation that we had privately because you said something about, I can't even remember because we had something about
what
the word
society
singleship.
think a man should do and what a woman should do.
Yeah.
Which society don't matter because that's old fashioned. The man should bring home all the money and the woman should sit home and have her legs open and do what she need to do and have a baby.
Well, first of all, it's not 1952.
Exactly. So that's
it
what I
is
meant
2022.
So definitely don't
And-
work like that no more.
No, those
Well, I
days
wish
are
I was
gone.
born in 1952 because that's what I would rather have. I'd rather stay home, do all the cooking and cleaning,
No, you won't
rub
work
your
in there.
feet messed up. I don't like working.
I mean, all these things I've
I don't like it.
so I already
Baby,
know.
I want. I
But
don't
see,
like
that's the
clocking
difference with
in.
me. I like working.
I
And
don't.
guess what? I ain't
I
got
like
to work.
working too. I like having my own change, my own
I mean, I like having my own money.
But I'm just saying, I ain't got to, but I love doing it.
Back then,
Yeah.
the man did that and gave her what he thought was necessary.
Yeah.
And you know, some men really still do
I would
walk
have
in that
started bringing hair
area.
on the side. They got my extra money then.
I had a man that thought that too. I said, boy.
Yeah, expensive stuff is you can sit back. Oh, what's hot, baby?
Here go $25. Go buy you a
You
purse.
mean
In
that.
what world?
In what world?
For what?
From the dollar store?
For
I
what
wish you
reason?
would. I wish you would, Chris. I wish you would.
For what
Miss
reason?
Kim said she want to call in.
$25 for a purse.
It's possible.
I don't know what person
What
was.
purse? What purse?
Why y'all need expensive purses?
I don't need.
I don't.
Why?
I didn't even have
Why
that.
do you need expensive
Yeah,
hats?
I don't
I
need.
don't.
I
Oh!
rather invest in stocks.
Oh, not anymore. Oh, because that's in the reform, Chris.
What are you talking about?
Did you forget?
Hats are machines. Price of hats are still the same.
Let's
We
keep
were
it a
talking
buck,
like that.
shall we?
You know how long I've been
I'm
saying
going.
that.
I just got
So
paid.
Sierra's a stay-at-home wife. She said being a stay-at-home wife is not for the faint of heart. You'll lose your identity real
You
quick.
do. You will do. It will depress you, honey. I sat at home while my
I guess
husband
that's
got,
like
he
working
went to
from home.
college.
So someone-
No, but I was stay at home while Rashawn went to work and he went to school. And it is draining and you will lose yourself because just dealing with kids and talking. And so that's why you
But you
have to.
did an amazing job.
You
Though.
did an amazing job.
But I didn't like
Yeah,
it.
Instagram go.
Yeah, but you did an amazing job. We can't tell you didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like
But
it.
you did an amazing
You know,
job.
but it is hard though, and you will
I
lose
believe
yourself. So now with me finding self, and that's why I would tell Tierra now, and I'm not wishing anything on anybody, but when you're in a marriage and you're a stay-at-home mom, you need to find yourself. You need to know what things you like to do because anything can go wrong, and here you go lost. Like, how do I even pay a light bill? How do I know where to go to the store if I'm not from here? You know what
Like
I'm saying?
Florida on good times.
No, I'm speaking from my own experience.
No,
you know
I'm
what
just
saying?
saying, like,
and so
Florida-
now it takes years. It's like, okay, I'm glad now I got a house. I did it on my own. It's a little thing to be grateful for, but you have to push your kids out.
I
And
give
so
it
now
to
you
you.
got to be everything.
Yeah, because your husband be
I
here.
give
Because you got to look at my husband was
here.
everything, and he went to school. So he passed away. I then just got a high school diploma.
Here today, going tomorrow.
So it's just these things I had to do for myself. So I would encourage you to find yourself. Find that you like to go to a play or go see a movie or go to the bookstore. Anything. Get time for yourself. Quite sure if you got an understanding husband, he will understand. But that's what I encourage any woman to do. Don't sit your behind home. That's why I tell my own
Mother
daughter.
said that's right, Tammy.
Sit your tail home all day long. You want to. Go ahead,
I
honey.
sit home all day. And
Find you some friends. Married friends, not single.
You take away one thing away from you,
What's
then you another.
Oh, Jesus.
See?
But I would say find, and also
Yeah.
find
They
friends
have
too.
that then.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you. Oh, yeah.
Girl, come get
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Come get me, girl.
Yeah, but y'all
These
might
kids
be
trying
getting
to
a lot
be
of
crazy.
them in a little while because told you $20. That's yeah. So it might be. Hey yo,
Don't double up next week now.
yeah. I might double up Friday. So
No,
I don't know.
What What Tiara said? She
We
didn't
don't
say
see
She
anything.
said, "Oh, I found laugh out loud," but it took me a while to do so.
It will. It does. And I'm so glad.
So I think it's silence. The second one is what?
Emotions.
Emotions. What's the third one?
Third one,
Boundaries.
Putting together.
I don't mind the
You got a
man,
good
but
one.
boundaries, I don't know. Would be good.
I don't really have
I don't
boundaries.
think so.
What? That's unhealthy.
What do you mean?
Why not?
What do you mean by
You're
boundaries?
married.
What do you mean?
We
But
still
if you're
should have
single, too.
No,
what
I'm
you
saying,
mean
I'm
by
asking,
marriage?
what do you mean by boundaries? What-
boundaries, like it go hand in hand
Is
with
somebody
be
talking?
silence, emotions. We need to know how to address each other, talk to each other.
I got a question.
We need to
I got a
set
question.
boundaries.
Oh, we got a
How
character.
do you ladies feel about a man, married or your significant other, having female friends?
I'm his friend.
I'm okay with it.
I don't bother. That don't bother me.
It bothers me
Why?
because I'm his friend.
Okay.
Well, I'm
You're
going to
friends
side
with
him.
other
I'm
friends,
need him to have
Why does
outside
he need
friends
them,
besides
What
me.
do you
Long
mean?
It's
Like-
healthy
We're
relationship.
not built. I'm not built just to have.
Let me have
my-
a
But why he need a female friend?
That don't
for?
bother
Why
me.
not?
Why not?
Why does he need one?
But why not?
But why does he?
Why do you feel a way about him having a female friend?
It's not about even jealousy in that
I
area.
didn't say that.
No,
You
I'm just
said that
saying,
word.
but it's not about. I'm just saying if you. But listen, if you're married, because I was married for a long. If you're married, you become like okay. I can even use that for an example. My husband, he did have a female friend when we first got married. It's his best friend, right? It was his best friend, a friend he grew up with. When we got married, what? But when we got married, I wasn't. She was like a guy type, you know. So I really didn't care. She ended the friendship because she thought that he was being too friend, like we was friends. I don't know, but she ended the friendship. So for me, I felt as though it was she expected more than what she thought. So I'm saying, but I'm supposed to be his friend because you're supposed to be. That's supposed to be your best friend, your lover, your everything. That's what I
Wait a
feel.
minute, let me finish. I understand that, but what I'm saying is
Because that is your friend. That is your
that
best
is
friend.
your friend, but I wasn't made just to have you as the only female friend or person. I
You can
talk
have
to.
male friends.
so here's
You
my
can
thing.
have female friends
Well,
too.
I understand because all I got is male friends. So my mate is going to have to understand that I have male friends. I don't deal with a lot of females, and I have male friends. Like,
What you gonna say again?
My thing is this. I think that each person can have whatever they need to make them whole. But in the same breath, your spouse has to be comfortable
Yeah.
with you having a female friend and me having a male friend. But let me tell you something. The minute that it smell like it's going to the
Yeah.
left, we need
Smell
to sit
like
down and have a
guilty.
conversation.
That's different. I wouldn't even talk about.
But no, because you can have female friends and they get comfortable.
Yeah.
Women can have male friends and they get comfortable to the point where it's almost like boundaries have already been overstepped.
Yeah.
And so when you're in a relationship, you have to be able to step back and see, I don't care how much of a friend you are. You got to step back and see, okay, wait a minute. Because now you might have went across the line. Because see, we have that rapport.
Yeah.
You just getting to know them. They don't know the rapport that we have. And so the comfortability has to come into play and then boundaries have to be set.
That's
Especially when
true,
you,
especially
especially when you're going into marriage. When you're single, it's it's willy-nilly, whatever. But when you're in a marriage, your spouse has to be comfortable with your friends.
Exactly.
Has to be. I'm not saying they got to be up your tail. No, but
Mother, we said, she said, "Amen, Kia."
yeah, I know Miss Rhonda.
I mean, like I said, that's not even what I was saying. But at the same time, it's like you have to be. Yeah, you got to be comfortable with whoever.
Yeah,
you
but
are.
I'm comfortable. If
Well,
Casey
were
came
you
on and
friends
said,
before?
right now, this ain't no new friend. This friend I know back
that
since
you know that was
elementary.
yeah.
But let me
Yeah,
ask you
but
this. Are
then-
you saying that this is a long time friend?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
A friend?
So can I say this?
Oh,
ain't
you
no
made
new
me the
friends.
friend
Wait.
in
No,
business
wait a minute.
aspect
Let me
or something.
Let me say this. Let me
Now,
say
answer
this.
him with this. If it's an old friend, okay,
They
we're
was
gonna
right
see
back
where it's
there.
gonna go. I'm gonna do my radar's still gonna be up because I'm gonna see if you
Because
got
sometimes
feelings,
we be calling each other sis and bro, and
You
we
get what I'm
sis
saying?
and bro.
So that's what I'm gonna look at there. But if it's a new friend, you go to work or something, you got a new friend. My nigga, no, you don't. I'm that friend.
Or business wise, like,
Business, I am your business.
oh no.
Wait.
man.
So hold
You see what
on.
John Kim said?
no.
You see what John Kim said?
What did Kim say?
Kim said he's talking about lifelong friendship, no new friends.
Yeah.
Business
Right.
wise,
Everybody
what
say
if
no
we're in
friend.
the business world
Because you have to have business friends.
and I get a deal for say, right?
I'm not talking about funny stuff. I'm talking about friends.
You need to scratch out the word friends.
Acquaintance.
And business associate.
Affiliate.
So let me ask you
I don't
this.
agree with that.
You can't get.
Nope.
So let me ask y'all.
Right.
So let me say this. So I dated my kid's father for 11 years. He had mostly female friends. I was not used to that, but I came accustomed to it. But at the end of the day, it did not make me uncomfortable because I knew who I was at the end of the day when it came to that relationship.
Let me ask you this: the female friends, were they friends that interacted with you, or were they friends that were like, "Hey, this is my friend. I'm on the phone with my friend."
They interacted with me.
That's a difference too, though. That's a difference too.
See, and that's the thing too. I've had male friends where they're married. Their wives know about me. I've met them. I respect their marriage. I mean, I'll take it for example. Casey and Kia. I've known Kia for Jesus Christ. For so long. But then when she introduced me to Casey, he became my friend too. At the end of the day, and if anything have ever came down, man, since I don't know what Casey or Kia, just not saying that has happened. But at the same time, like, he know the door has always been open, but it's never been disrespectful. Now, if I ever felt like, this don't seem right, I think you should, your wife, or you should find somebody else to talk to. I am woman enough to say that at the end of the day. But I've been in situations where my significant one has had more female friends than male friends. Because let me tell you something. I am a firm believer. Whatever is done in the dark, it will come to light. I mean, it has never failed.
Can I say this to you? So you saying having a friend, just use that. If a married man and he's my friend come to me, as far as this is me, I got the same rule. I'm not gonna be friends with no married man. That's just me. That's just me. I ain't saying nobody else. But if a married man who I know, who's my coworker or whatever, couldn't with his problems, first you need to go to your wife. If you that man, you better go to the other room.
I agree.
That's number one. So ain't no married man finna come.
But what if he had a conversation with his?
No. But then you didn't go to
conversation with his wife.
You still don't talk to me. I'm not that friend for you. Because guess what's gonna happen? Your feelings get involved.
Yeah, and you open up doors. I agree with that.
And you crying.
And that's who you're talking to in the middle of the night.
No, ma'am.
Now y'all taking it to another level.
I'm just being honest.
That's a door that's too much.
I'm just saying that.
If he's saying, hey,
why you
I
can't
got
talk to your wife?
But what if he's already talked to his? That's what I'm saying. Like, to me personally, and I'm not there. I feel like that's a level of insecurity.
Because would you want your husband talking to another
It doesn't
woman
bother.
about your
I just
problem?
said it doesn't bother me.
I know. I'm going upside his head and hers.
That doesn't bother me.
That's
What if you already know?
Why would you
To
need
me,
to
that's
talk
not
to
an
an
issue.
outside woman or be an outside man about the
But
problems that we
again-
are having?
Wait a
Keep in
minute.
mind, we're talking about
Wait a minute.
friends.
Right, Chris. So let me go back to
That's
that.
why I said, what if
Because-
y'all were friends before they're married?
Because mommy said, let me tell you what my mom said. She said, I had and have male friends, and my husband was comfortable with them.
Right.
Because he had female friends, but we knew each other's friends.
That's what I'm saying.
But if I have a situation,
Not no heifer that just came in the building like,
if I have
I'm
a
your
situation,
Well, what you saying?
if I have a situation with my wife or a significant other, and we talked about, like you said, and it's not going through like I want it, but this is somebody that I know, and I'm trying to get a female perspective.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
doing
what
no
I'm saying.
funny stuff. I'm
Okay,
like, look,
okay.
I don't know what's going on with her. I just da-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
You're a woman. Can you explain? Am I tripping? I have a best friend. Her name is Tim.
Lord have mercy.
She's my friend since grade school.
She
And there's
should be
been-
a sister.
Okay,
There's been
for
plenty
real.
of times where I've
that's what I'm saying.
different
I'm not saying
relationships.
somebody new.
And
Okay.
also, different people I've been with always thought that me and her have had some type of relationship
Gotcha.
because we are so close. But it's
Uh-huh.
never been like it's always been, look, I don't know what's going on with her.
Yeah.
Can you explain
Now
to me?
that
You know
I
what
would
I'm
see
saying?
that's different because that's an old friend.
Like,
That's
am
what I was
am
saying.
tripping?
I wasn't
Like,
saying
that
can
you
you
were friends.
explain to me
Yeah.
what I could do to get her to see what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha.
Now, if you want some other stuff, that's some other stuff.
Well,
Yeah, gotcha.
can I say this from
That makes sense then. I
people
get
that
what
I've
you're saying.
seen, you know what I'm
But I
saying,
said
saying they
that.
open up doors and they go
But
talk to
I'm
other
sure
people and it's not genuine because you got to make sure that the person that you're so saying that's your friend, they're in a good mental state to be able to give you the things that you need when you're talking about what's ever going on. Because I'm gonna speak from a woman's point of view, and I'm your best friend, right?
Yeah.
And even though you've been my best friend, but you don't know that I felt some type of way about you and been in love with you since we've been in grade school.
That's not
So
my fault.
exactly,
But
but listen to what I'm saying. And you come to me to talk about your problem with your significant
Let me help you. Come
or
over.
your wife.
Come over.
Then I give you something from a manipulating point of view. Because sometimes us women see the weakness and we are great manipulators, okay? So let's be, I'm gonna be real because I'm a woman before I'm anything.
We are great manipulators.
And we are great manipulators. And if we want something, we gonna spout it out. Oh, he come to me, he having problems with this.
But again,
I'm
like
in there.
you just
But
said,
everybody
it's
don't
your
think like that, but I'm just saying, you
And
just
because
have to be
women are
careful.
women, they be like, oh yeah, because he came and he talked to me about what's going on.
Exactly.
But I get what he's saying too. You have that one.
So y'all coming from like some hurt places.
Like,
But I'm
real,
saying
like,
everybody's not together. No, they're not.
That's what I'm saying for me, like,
Everybody's
look
like,
at me like this at the end of the day. That nigga went, never mind if he decided to go on to the girl from the new
Did
friend.
you say ever?
I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like, because for me,
keep it clean, really brings the women.
I'm just saying for me, I guess for me, because I have experienced that side, like that thing does not bother me because I know I'm not taking anything from what y'all saying is wrong. But for me, if I had a male friend before I got married, before I started dating, I'm so afraid to say, listen, I got a male friend, we've been cool, I want you to meet him, he's really a cool person, I want y'all to meet each other. That is different. I'm not saying nobody that's new in the game, y'all been married for umpteen years, hey boo, this my new friend. No, I'm not even saying that. I'm talking about people that was in your life before y'all got married or before y'all got in a relationship. I'm not saying nobody new coming in. I understand that if new come in. Back in the day, and then even when you said, oh, she liked me since grade school, this heifer had her chance. She decided. Yeah,
but
she decided
where I
not
was
to.
going. That's not where
But
I
I'm
was
just
going
saying
with
that at the end of the day, if you're sometimes it
I was
does
saying we are manipulators, women.
But
That's what I was
sometimes at the end of the day, even if a female does like a female, does like a male, she
or male.
a female that likes a male that's her friend. Mm-hmm. She had ample opportunity to be able to approach that male and say, "Listen, babe, like I really am."
Maybe he wasn't built.
And maybe he wasn't. Maybe she seen his growth. But at the end of the day, she gotta respect the fact that this other female came in. She got married. She married to him. She got the churn. That's it. That's nothing. You keep your stuff behind the curtain.
Yeah, but all people are not going to do that.
And they're not. But at the end of the day, I know who I am at the end of the day.
The friend that y'all talking about, been friends a whole long
I
time.
won't know to turn that.
Everybody, the friend that's been there the whole time. Now you got to see what condition that girl or guy will be in when you find someone else.
Exactly.
Now they've been through situations where it probably didn't last for 6 months, a year, 2 years. Now you got 5 years in. I really want to marry this guy. Now he's like, shit, you still there. So now he's like, okay,
Right, the boundaries.
no problems are happening. Jump right in, and now he's like, what do I fit in this? Now, just say within 2 or 3 years of the marriage, she has a problem. She comes to him because that's who she always comes to. You don't think from that point on that he won't latch on somehow to keep up with the rhythm. No, because I've been gone for so long, and now all of a sudden now I got it.
So now here's my question, because there are instances like my brother, you don't find very many relationships like that. Mm-hmm. You really don't. To where they have been lifelong friends.
You don't. That's good.
And the wife understands that.
Yeah.
You have some women who, we were friends in high school, but I haven't talked to you since high school. Mm-hmm. You're not my friend.
Exactly.
We were friends in high school.
Exactly.
Right.
So whatever communication you have with my husband is very
You're
much
a whole other person.
null and void.
Exactly.
Friendship ended when we graduated, or the last time we had a communication.
Exactly.
That's done. That's dead. We're not friends.
Yes.
But you're not talking about somebody. You're
That's
talking about
right.
regular still.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
I have a very good best friend, not a male, but she's a friend. You have to understand where friendship starts and where affiliation starts.
Yeah.
When
That's
one
a good
stops
one.
and
Yeah.
ends and
That's a
another
good
one
one.
begins.
That's a good one.
And it's up to you as a couple to say, hey, this person contacted me for this reason.
That's it.
And you have to be upfront with your spouse, because what happens is that creates a culture of, I can't trust you. And we don't have time for that because we're going somewhere. So if that is the case, as a man or as a woman, you have to be honest and say, hey, I didn't reach out. They reached out. This is what happened. And you have to be ready to accept the communication that comes behind that. And not take offense. Because what happens is, men and women, they take offense.
Yep.
Well, what you mean I can't talk to her? This was my friend in high school. Right. In high school.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with what's going on right now.
Yep.
I'm almost 40 years old. You think I'm going to reach back in the archives and say, oh, this is my friend from high school, and he called me and he was like, hey, can we talk? Absolutely not.
That's what I'm talking about. I get what you're saying with that. I'm talking about the people that was there before.
But, right. So now, in this instance, in this one right here, there's nothing wrong with that. Because I know you.
Yeah.
You know
That's the
me.
difference.
My wife knows you. We Gucci.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that, what he's saying. Yeah.
Anything else outside of that's some bullshit. That's some bull.
I'm talking about the girl's my best friend. in high
Mother
school.
said my friend has been my friend for over 40 years.
It has, honey, and sure has. All 7 of them. It's weird.
Who was that?
And Aunt Kim gonna tell me there's no circle. Look, he going downstairs to find out who the 7 friends are.
But for real, they all get together and they have such a close relationship. It's almost like they're brother and sister outside of her siblings.
Right.
And when they all get together, it's like, hey, how you doing? Where you been? Where you been? Hey, Shanita, how you doing?
She really
No, but that's
just
not
like
her.
to
You know what I'm
her
saying?
baby child.
They really are very close knit.
Yeah, and it's not that.
And
That's
it
what I'm
started from
saying.
elementary and went all the way to college.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I was coming from, and I feel like that's where Chris was coming from versus, oh well, this is my friend.
I wish a nigga
But
would.
all of them doesn't end that way. That's the only thing.
They don't.
Yeah,
Right,
they
they
don't.
don't.
It's a great song to say, yeah, since high school, college, and here we are.
Yeah.
And we're friends 40 years. Out of how many of them?
Right.
5 or 6.
Right.
How many of those cause any anguish in any of
It
your
is,
relationships?
right.
You got to trickle down to that 1 or 2. All of them gave you a
And you got to know what true relationship is.
Yeah.
So it's great to say it,
Right.
but not all of them don't end that way.
And then it's
That's
a
a
motive
rarity.
coming back. Yeah, it's a
That's
motive
a
being
complete
coming back in
rarity.
somebody's life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next? So Chris
So we
gave us a
got
question.
we got silence,
Emotional.
emotions,
Silence.
and
Trust.
Trust.
Oh, she has an accent. She has silence, but she says silent.
Stop, like Silent
I
Night.
got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's Saturday night.
Translator.
Silence or silence?
Or Silence of the Lambs.
Oh
It's
God,
been
no,
hard.
I don't like
I
that.
don't know where she's from.
We
Oh, we got-
we
we
got
got-
flex now.
So what's the question you have for us?
Whenever you guys ask us what you want to eat for dinner,
Don't you do it.
when I say
Oh.
it don't matter,
It do matter.
I'm
It don't
living
matter.
right
now.
No, when you say it don't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Certain people are like that. Yeah, I don't care what it is. Like, well, I don't want that.
That's so true.
Listen, if you say peanut butter and jelly, it's peanut butter and jelly because I got what I asked for. Now, if she keep giving me what I asked for, I may answer differently. But until then, I've been that's it.
He said it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Give me some.
So it don't matter what you eat.
No.
Well, we gonna eat chicken.
No,
all
You get in the mood.
Right,
you
right,
get in the
right.
mood, you
Chicken
say,
every
Because
day.
you made a decision, I'm good
We
with
gonna
it
eat
because
chicken every
somebody
day,
did.
cabbage,
Until I
mustard
stop
greens,
asking.
turnip
I'm gonna
greens.
stop asking
Yeah,
you.
but then when you tell me,
See,
I'll
you
fulfill
different.
that
No,
need.
you different.
I'm about to
I
have
knew
whole
he's
thing
spiteful.
broccoli.
He said, I'm gonna eat your next day, wings tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
See, that's
Thighs,
you.
breast,
See how it?
Chicken.
Barbecue, fried something.
Chicken
That's
salad.
you. No, that's you. No.
Yeah, you playing
Stew,
yourself
chicken,
out.
and rice.
Right.
Yeah, see.
So I would say on Friday when you ask me that,
Yeah.
don't ask me no more because I'm gonna figure it
So
out.
tell me what you want.
Yeah.
But I'm not being
That's anger.
spiteful. You doing it up in spite though.
No, I get what you're saying. Like you say, you know, I don't care what you
know.
do.
Because there are some nights.
It's almost
There's
a
just
fight.
some nights. Let's just go ahead and
It's
just
almost a
keep it a
fight.
buck. I ain't cooking, and and neither is he.
Right.
We gonna order out. We
Yeah.
gonna order Oriental
Yeah.
pizza.
And then that's even harder. Then it's like we went, okay, well I know I'm not gonna cook anything in the house, so what do you want out? That's another whole conversation. We made the
Do we
decision
want
we're not
kung
gonna
fu
cook.
chicken or
But
do we
now
want
we
wok
gotta
cooked
make sure
chicken? Which one are we doing?
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Double
Come
standard.
on, bro. You have to stand up. Come on.
I do a double
Because
stack.
I'm gonna just keep it 100. I ain't eating McDonald's every damn day. Excuse my language.
I don't even eat McDonald's.
My stomach be toe up.
Yeah, I
And
have
them
a
fish
run and they
sandwiches
say
be good.
Bojangles.
Fish sandwiches be on
Yeah,
there.
the
Yeah,
fish
fish sandwiches
sandwiches
are hot.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's always
all
be
fried
hot.
cheese.
That good piece of cheese. Yeah, I not a half a piece of cheese. A whole piece of cheese.
Go give it
How
that.
many times have y'all gone through a drive-through and wanted it fresh?
And it's, oh my God,
This is my thing.
oh,
I told this is my.
and he will
I was-
circle
I
around.
would say my order. I said I want it fresh. I'll wait.
That's right.
The
I
person
couldn't
gonna
get the
tell
belly
you,
button.
well, it's gonna take. I didn't ask you all that. I just want it fresh. The way I saw it on the commercial with the steam coming up, I want that. I want that.
And he does it.
And if it's not, I said the fries. I'll back up. I said this
And
is
he-
the fries.
and he
I'll
has
wiggle the fries. I said
embarrassing.
this is.
He's embarrassing.
You have to give me. Where's the manager? No,
And he
it's the
will.
manager.
And he
Give
will.
me
He'll
the-
wait in the
I'll
drive-through,
come- yes.
and he'll get. We
Whoa,
won't even
Whoa,
order.
whoa, whoa. Mother said, no. Why is it supposed to cook every day?
Chris, get your mama, Chris. Chris.
No,
Chris.
no.
What?
You not supposed to cook it.
Yeah, now when I was with my ex, I'm cooking every day.
You don't.
Even when it's
Look, I'm saying,
I can cook though.
But we all we
But
already
see,
fixed.
but my
I
wife
cook
said
every
she
day.
And here's the thing about
she
that.
likes it, and
So
she
I'm gonna
likes
go ahead
it.
and lay it all
But
the way
let
down.
me say this real quick. But it's also based on the marriage, though.
Hello,
That's-
Sierra said, I got some slack.
because
But it's also based off the marriage. So I wouldn't say that.
sis, I don't cook every day, but I have a husband who does cook, so we share the
Yeah.
load.
So that's a
Well,
difference.
I cook every day. I cook every day now for my kids. I cook on a Saturday. I cook.
That's you, baby.
Well,
I think
I do it.
That's you.
But no, I also
Jameson,
think
you
too,
want to be
that's
there
my
by
love
each other's
language.
hands. You
You
want
see
both
what I'm
pieces
saying?
cut in the
So
square.
that's why I
kids
think
ain't
I
going for
did
that.
it. I just think that's my love language. That's all it is.
Cooking
Yeah.
right.
My love language is this. Damn, you fine.
Yeah. So that was everybody own different love.
So let me ask y'all this.
Yeah, I know
When
what
it
you're
comes to that,
Hello.
and a man knows a woman is not a cooker like that,
Okay,
is
cool.
that okay? Or can't cook?
Make a decision.
Is that a
It's-
I don't
deal
understand why
breaker?
her woman can't cook.
Is it a
Oh, there's a
deal
lot
breaker
of
that a
women that
woman
cannot
can't
cook.
Yeah, no, seriously, because I came across, I know how to cook.
Can't fry chicken,
They
can't
can't
boil
fry
water.
chicken and can't boil water. Is that a deal breaker?
No.
Wait, they can fry chicken and can't boil water?
No,
they
can't
don't.
fry chicken and can't boil water.
It's
Because
not.
let's be honest. Hold up. Let's be honest.
Questionable.
There is not a level of men. I mean, women in 2020. The modern day women do not know how to cook.
Well, I'm glad I'm a 70s
But he
baby.
answered the question. He was saying.
What was your question?
He was
I didn't know what I
answering.
was gonna say. You
He was
want
answering
somebody to
about
answer the question?
cooking. Is it a deal
I
breaker?
said it's a deal breaker. You said no.
I want you to ask me.
Is it a deal breaker if women can't cook?
No. Please, can I please answer the question?
Is it a
Please.
deal
You're
breaker
gonna start treating
that
me
women
like that.
can't
No,
cook?
Where's
it's
this like?
no, it's not.
What
I
is
don't
a
think it
deal
is.
breaker would you suggest in relationships, you guys, when you're even if you're dating, what would be a deal breaker? Like, like we come on see roaches in our house, things of that nature. I'm just throwing things out.
That's a hit
Like
right
I'm just
there.
saying.
If you're
Because
not,
Casey not nasty.
if you're not clean,
Oh no, that's one
What?
thing.
I want to hear men.
Y'all clean it up in the kitchen before y'all get out.
Wait.
okay,
Let him answer. Let him answer.
okay,
What is-
if they are clean, but if they are not clean, that's
Yeah.
you can't. teach
Would you
women.
come in and clean
You
our
can't-
house?
Yes, I was sure how it's done. If you that's a deal breaker. No, that's nasty. Roaches.
But Kim got a lot
What
to
do you
say.
think about that? What do you think?
Nasty? No,
Brother, what you think?
no. Cut.
Be
Well,
honest.
that's
I'm gonna
just
say no.
Because you done went to a roach infested house.
I'm gonna say no.
But he only talking about
Sleep in her
women.
bed.
No, you just getting and gone. Or that's relationship
Because
protection.
if she got roaches, she might got bed bugs.
I'm being honest though. When you see that
And I don't like to go to
that's
nobody's
an
house
example.
and their bathroom.
What?
This is my motto. Because I don't
I
like.
just want to know what they think is a deal breaker.
I don't
in
like
relationships.
that.
Okay, so
Christian
your
said no.
first one. Yeah,
Chris, you
that's
said
a deal
no.
breaker.
Chris, you said no. Go ahead.
What is she? Chris.
Oh, you don't care about the
Go
bathroom?
ahead, Chris. Go ahead. Say
If I
it.
didn't answer the question, damn, I can't.
I ain't even say nothing. You can't even fuss at me this time.
I want you to answer.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I won't tell you why.
Why?
You said no to the roaches?
I won't
Where
say
he
no.
got his own shit.
I won't say no to the roaches. I won't tell you why.
Why?
Because I'm gonna say this. There have been people that I have known personally that, let's say that they didn't have roaches, but their neighbor
Yeah, that's where I was getting.
And
might
they
have
migrate.
had
Yo.
roaches.
And they
And now they
migrate.
And they
can't
could have got some of that white powder and put down. There's no reason why.
Well, go ahead,
my
what you
neighbor
saying?
got roaches. I should have
Look,
it.
you already know how that stuff works.
But go ahead.
So for me, you know, it depends on the person. It depends on.
Roaches make my skin
It
crawl.
depends on
Oh my
what
God.
affects
It's a character.
people. Like some people grow up with that type of stuff and it don't affect them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But some people don't. And some
Yes,
people don't.
I kill roaches.
You know, some
Let me
people
tell you
don't,
something.
and it does affect them. But for the ones who it doesn't,
I grew up in the projects, Hillcrest. You understand? Born and raised. We
Right.
never had a roach.
But
That's
what?
your house.
Never.
That's your house. Because I've been in Hillcrest and been in houses,
Yeah.
and there were roaches.
Yeah.
So you're only speaking it for yourself.
You probably have
And
a good,
another
you probably had a
thing-
good man too.
No, my mama.
I,
I grew up, was born out there. My mama had a place out there, live out there right now. I'm 46 years.
And then so
Ain't never had a roach.
You need to
that,
put a-
but
put
that
a
just
star
went
on
over
her
the
name.
turn
For
off
real.
a woman.
Oh shit.
Like if you never seen her hair, these days women wear wigs all the time.
They said we gonna have to do a part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, next Tuesday, follow up with Calvin here.
Huh?
you gotta
If you need
tear it
somebody
down.
You
to
can
have
tear
roaches
down.
and you
Tear
brought
down.
them.
I need my own episode.
Oh my God.
Ain't nobody got time for that. girl.
I'm just getting warmed up to Chris. Now you.
Oh, you ain't.
So that's what I want to know.
We don't do roaches, boo.
What would be a turn? You got any more questions at you?
Oh.
Well, Cam, you can answer that question. You got brothers. I'm sure they did that a whole lot.
Terrell, what do you have? What do you think women need to know about men? Just give us. I don't
One
need a
thing.
whole book. Just what? One.
Time.
Oh.
What does that mean?
So explain that.
Time. Like sometimes you got a job to do, and it involves time.
What?
Yeah. Listen,
I know where you coming from.
I don't.
Being a
Stop.
mom.
Let me hear.
being
I
I need to hear what he's saying.
want to hear
Hold
what
on.
he's saying.
listen. If you're trying to move up in life, right? Especially in the professional world, the more you move up, the more time it's going to take for you to have to spend
No.
at your job.
No.
Yes. Facts.
Oh, okay. So,
So
you
for
need
instance,
for
let
the
me give
woman
Let
to
him
be.
finish. I want to hear
Let me
what
give
he's
you an
saying.
example, right?
Please give me one.
Okay? Good example. Okay? I got 10 guys that I'm responsible for,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
My job depends what I do and the money that I make them. That's how they're going to take care of their family.
Okay. That's
Okay.
them.
Hear me out.
Okay.
If I got somebody that comes in at 7 o'clock and it's a deal, I gotta stay.
No.
7
I
p.m.
don't
right?
have a choice.
You do got a choice. You have a family.
I don't.
Oh.
Because if I can't get it done then,
He's saying because of the position.
because of the position I'm in, if I don't get it done right then and there,
Okay.
they don't make any money.
But what about your family?
That's true.
Your family's
It's a
like.
it's a sacrifice I gotta make.
So
Sometimes.
you put the men ahead of your
I
family.
don't put the men ahead.
The men and their families, so they can make money.
If they make money, I'm making money.
So that's what I'm saying. You putting the men ahead.
Okay, so
Not to.
Tiara, explain what you mean by that's true. You've experienced that yourself.
Your mama said you do have a choice.
I want to know what Tiara had to say. Too. I see Mother saying that too. She said she do have a choice.
Well, what's the choice?
Because
Give me
I'm
the choice.
saying, because even
Mother, you saying what's the
I
choice?
can use my
Choice.
own personal experience again, because I do have a lot, unfortunately. Like for instance, the guy, you probably should watch it later. He don't do Facebook or whatever, but he is in that situation, right? Whereas the jobs that he do, but it's tiring, it's exhausting. So I'm like, if you have to find balance somewhere in that relationship, if that's what you want to do, I'm just saying there has to be some sort of balance in family and work. I
I
mean,
don't disagree with that.
you know what I'm saying?
But
You
what,
have to have
but
balance.
hear me out.
And he is needed, so
hear
that
me.
is agreed.
What I'm saying is, and this is just speaking from a personal experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Understanding not having,
Okay.
being a single father at one point, and doing whatever I had to do.
Okay.
Once you get to a certain level, you don't want to lose that.
And you have something to show for it.
You got something to show.
Most definitely.
But I'm just saying.
But how long you going to do that though?
Huh?
How long are you going to do that? Is there a goal that's set in place
Yeah.
for that?
Yes.
So have you and your significant one
I
or
can
your
say
wife
that.
have had a conversation?
Yeah, we have. Because it's not just me; it's her too.
So that's what I'm saying. So
It's
therefore,
it's the job we're working towards something.
so what if she says, hey, you can slack off something and we can work together to get to that level? You don't agree with that either? Hey,
Say what?
slack-
Say that again.
if she says, hey, let's slack off something and let's work together to get to that level, to another level, would you be willing to do that?
Like, would I be willing to give something up?
Yeah, slack off something to say, hey, let somebody be in charge, or not even in charge, but just slack off something.
Like, give up my position at work?
No, not actually that. Just something
give
so you
somebody
can
else
work
the
together. Because
responsibility?
therefore that
Yeah.
means, yeah,
Give somebody else responsibility?
yeah.
But at least 1 or 2 days out of the week.
Yeah, that would be possible, but there ain't nobody that can do what I do.
But that's when you have to go in and train.
Yeah, because that's what.
That's when you have to go in somewhere. Honestly, that's like me being a CEO of a business, right? Of businesses. Even Kia, she can look at it. You can look at it in a standing point. You can look at it from a standing point. There may be other obligations that you may have in that business. You have to be okay with bringing someone along. Not saying necessarily they're trying to take your position, but at the end of the day, you have to learn that thing called balance at the end of the day.
All right, let me ask you something, right? You started a business, right?
That's who I'm about to get.
Okay.
You started a business, right?
Yeah.
Could you afford to hire a manager right now? To run
No,
your
I
business?
can't do it right now.
Could you afford to hire an employee right now?
No, not right now.
Okay, so if you are in a business that is growing, the whole purpose is to get the business to grow to where you can train somebody
Right.
to take that time away. So if
Right.
you're in the early stages, that's not a possibility.
So,
But she's a single woman.
yeah.
Huh?
She's a single woman.
What do you mean?
What that?
But I'm saying if she's a single woman and she's trying to get her business grow, she
And I started that thing
she
from the
can't afford
bottom.
everything. Of course, I get that part. What she's saying, but I'm saying as far as with you or in a relationship, yeah, you gonna have to find some sacrifice somewhere. You just can't just.
I mean, that's
running the
even her
business
being
and
a
run.
single woman and a mom. You still got to make time for what you got to make time
No, I'm talking about
for.
relationship.
Oh, I'm.
Yeah, you gotta make time, I agree, but
Right, Tiara.
it
What she said.
She said when a man takes on a new career, there's a time frame of proving himself. He must adhere to the company. But when he has some downtime, it's his job to make sure his family is taken care of.
Exactly.
I agree.
They can afford to do that. Mom said they can afford to do that. What pay 2 people when I can pay 1 and work them to death.
Yeah. 'cause that's
So what
it
I'm
is.
saying is, from a business standing point, what I'm saying to you is, if you already got, you just said you got men that work under you, right?
Yes.
So therefore, there should be something called, if you are the manager, there should be a team leader. I'll say that, and I'm just throwing that out there. A team leader should know some of the qualities and the things that you have as a manager. So push comes to shove, Terrell, you can call in sick one day, and there may not be nobody that know how to do your job, but you still have some type of team leader that knows how to do some of
There
what
is
you're
somebody
doing.
there.
So that goes back to what I was saying. Do you have something in the play to say, you know what, I'm gonna
One
take.
of us have to be there at all times. If I'm not there, he has to be there. If he's
So
not
do you
there,
take
I
time
have to
throughout
be
the
there.
week to do it though?
Yeah, I get 2 days off a week.
Well, then that goes to another question. So, with a man like you, or any one of y'all can be doing that, you were out there, would you consider yourself having time for a relationship then?
Yeah. Do you have time for relationship?
That's what would be in the play too.
If
Just
you
think
work
if
a
you guys-
2 years
That's a
job,
good question.
Well, then therefore you can't say, well,
Kathy's gonna.
because guys will say, I'm ready. What your
She
mama
gonna
said last
swallow
time?
it, no.
I already asked them.
What'd you say?
Good.
So do I have time? I mean,
Don't you
I'm
like
yeah,
the man
I'm
said
in
in church?
You know, I'm just saying, but I'm speaking from a standpoint of if you was not. You know what I'm saying? If you were in that situation, your mom gonna get you by that job.
I think that if I wasn't in one, I would never leave.
You would
Wait a
never
minute, what
leave
you
the
say?
relationship or the
I would never
job?
leave work.
Okay.
If
would
you
never
weren't in
leave
a
work.
relationship,
You would never leave work.
Okay, we
So
have a
relationship
caller
would be
online.
So relationship would be a priority.
Yeah, because right now, relationship not a priority for me right now. Like, I'm focusing on me. I need to get help.
I need to help, baby.
But you're transparent about that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Everybody not transparent about that. They want both, but then they still giving the job more time than they giving the relationship.
I got to work on me. I got to build this bread. I ain't ready for no relationship. I ain't got time. I like rubbing my own feet in my own bed. If I want to leave my dirty clothes in my bathroom, that's why I want to leave them at.
You're transparent. Everybody not like that.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm just being honest.
No, it's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is everybody's not transparent like that. Sometimes you go into a relationship where they're not transparent as transparent as you are.
What you say?
4 times.
What you say?
Huh? I'm listening. Next question.
I just said time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
And find a balance. I think we were saying the same thing.
Yeah.
But my challenge is finding balance.
Yeah. Okay, you got anything else?
I wanted to say something.
Kia, don't swallow that gum.
You shouldn't be doing it.
Y'all gonna get off me. How about that?
What you say?
We have a caller on line 1. Your aunt.
Kim?
Okay, we can hear you.
Go ahead, Aunt Kim.
Yes, so hi ladies, hi gentlemen, how are you guys doing today?
Hello.
You sound very professional, honey.
Because I am a professional.
And that's that part I was waiting for. Go ahead.
Yes. So what I would like to add to the table is when it comes to running and being a manager, you gotta set goals for yourself. The goals that you have, your spouse also has to be on agreement on that goal. I agree with what's her name when she said you have a time span. But when you are going for those goals, and if it takes a lot of your time and you have already agreed upon this, your spouse also has to realize that sometimes your job is going to require you to spend more hours. I am a manager and I work in management. So when I'm not married, but when I work in management, sometimes my job requires me to cover hours that I don't have my employees that don't show up. But you gotta have those boundaries when you are in a relationship. You do have to set those boundaries when you are in a relationship and working. And it's always got to be a plan. And that plan has got to be upon you and your spouse. Not what other people think that you should do, but what you and your spouse agree upon. Some people might feel that you are working too much, but those are the people on the outside. What the agreement is the agreement with you and your spouse. Now that you have set your goals, don't ever think that the manager don't have other people to come in to do your job, because it is somebody else that they can hire to do the job as well to lighten up the load for you. But you gotta know when. You gotta know when it's time for you and your family, because your wife will start feeling neglect. So you gotta set those boundaries. You gotta set those boundaries. It's good to make money and it's good to build, but you got to know your goals. You got to make that plan. Like the words say, write that vision and make it plain. Amen. Once you get that vision, you set it.
Yeah.
So just to go on what you just said, you said you're not married. I thought you were married to Jerry.
Oh, my God!
Catch him.
Oh, I'm telling you.
The shade that was thrown just now. Catch it in the air. Thank you so much. She going off.
That's right. Music man. That's right. That's right. Spooky.
She is going off for you, Chris.
Yeah, Spooky was a good provider. That's right.
Don't come for her. You don't whip right.
Did you do that? Why did you do that?
Okay, call her back. She done called the man and stuff.
Yes, she did. Oh, why did you do that?
All right, next call.
Trigger button.
Oh God. Thank you.
Next call.
Next
All
caller.
right, next call.
Oh my
Anyone
God.
else have something else to say?
We so sorry.
Hey, DJ Envy with $100. See, she
that your children, father, or your wife, or whoever your woman, or whoever you got children from, make sure when they get married, that their mates are good providers for
That's true.
their outside children as well.
That's true.
Don't you do that.
Oh yeah, because we'll package your boo.
Praise the Lord, God is
Okay.
good. We thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Aunt Kim, for
Do we have any more callers?
I hope not, because I'm sleepy.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank
All right, we'll
you,
talk at a later time. Good night.
Said she comfort her by her children's father. Don't play.
Oh my Lord.
What you saying?
It's my bedtime. It's not.
She's still riding for you, Uncle Jerry. That's all I gotta say.
So we're like, did we say 5 things? Is there one more?
I think that was pretty much it.
We can continue and do a part 2.
Yeah, I think we might need to do a part 2, y'all.
Part 2 coming soon.
No, so you don't
Chris, you don't walk upset.
You don't get to do that.
If I don't walk off set, try to take my spot. I got it.
Oh, you got to take away his money? Dang, don't you? I wish you
Hey, you
would.
get 2 minutes.
I wish, yeah. Push me up like I ain't got no.
Really, Chris?
I feel the pain. You know the last time I had I walked out with your Tammy and Renee was like,
So, listen, you guys. If you guys have any questions,
Please.
we know that we did tell you guys at the beginning that this was going to be more than an hour.
Yeah.
If you guys definitely have any questions, this was a really good conversation. We are here to laugh, kid around. We know that everybody has their moment, their times. You might have to look at this in sporadic moments, but this is real life. This is a conversation that we all are willing and openly to have. But it was fun. It was clean. It was very commendable. So if you guys have any questions, please email us at bowww@gmail.com, or you can inbox us on Facebook. But this is us. This is who we are. It's no form or fashion. These are conversations that we have in real life. So
That is true.
they be worse than this though, but
they've been a little worse. They are a little worse than this. We're only gonna give y'all PG-13. But it's nothing offensive or anything like that. But we just want you guys to know this is like we literally all have these conversations. If it's confrontational, if it's us going back and forth, us agreeing to disagree, this is us. So you guys be able to give us any type of questions or conversations that you guys are interested for us to have. Remember to like us on Facebook, Instagram. I think I'm going to have to upload this one on Instagram. If not, you can catch us on YouTube. I have slacked my time because I have not done the last 4 episodes, but hopefully I'll be able to get to it this week. At the end of the day, we do have podcasts. We are on Anchor. We are on Spotify. We are on Google Podcasting. We are on iHeartRadio. So catch us on those other platforms as well, too, if you guys do not want to see us on video. But we do have our host here for the rest of the month, Mr. Casey Scott, who is over Style Kings. We thank you for Christion Mandley and Calvin Mandley.
FDF Productions.
FDF Productions.
Okay. Whatever Productions.
FDF.
We thank you guys for coming.
Shout out to Torelli Clothing.
All right. That's right.
Yes, Torelli Clothing.
You need to give us some stuff represent on Ladies Kickback Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? But even if you guys have businesses or products that you guys do want us to podcast on here or show on here, please do not hesitate to hit us up. That's what we're here for. Not only to have our life, like to be able to push your business, but to help other people as well. We're gonna let you go because some people is thirsty and they is in my ear right now. And Tammy needs to do quote of the week.
Okay, so we here, get out here. Hey y'all, it's appreciation. That was our word. One of our words, right? As seasons change, so does the season in our lives. We wonder why things and people leave. It's because God has other plans. So I will encourage you this day to live, love, and appreciate life.
Good night. Have a good night. FDF Productions.
Good night.
Can you close the start?